Well, my man MoneyBoy Trey in the building. He said, hit that like or we gon' fight. Make sure you check him out on YouTube.
Hello. Let me talk to the host. The host is MoneyBoy Trey. What's popping?
Will you interview with at MoneyBoy Trey?
Or MoneyBoy Trey is back. Where you been?
MoneyBoy. You see me in they chats because that's the circle that I associate with.
MoneyBoy said manhood is subjective. No, the fuck it's not.
I'm taking hallelujah. That's about everybody. We miss on the song a lot. Just make a man about it. This is called Tell Another Do. If you handle your business right, I'ma promote your ass. You bitch out and try to kite, I'ma come smoke your ass. The shit that I'm giving you, they drawing blood to get. The fix be running through because they love the shit. So don't come with that, no one wouldn't buy it. The shit was cool. Niggas try to rob me, nobody was coming through. Snitches, I can't have that. Bitches, I can't have that. Riches, you can have that. Just bring me my cash back. Look, it's all gravy with me, go ahead and shine. That's how you play it with me, you're big time. All I want is the G's with a trunk full of keys. A Benz on 20s, you got something you can lend me. Shit, boys ain't doing nothing for me for free. Can't put no trust in you boys, cause y'all be trying to run G. Cause I don't like dreaming about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5 with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Hey, now I'm on some shit again. Leave a hater stranded like Gilligan. Hundreds I'm considering, flexing for $1 million. Catch it, hater, I'm killing them. They spot, but I ain't feeling them. My jacket off appearing them. Some will say it's numerary, partners in vocifering. Juvenile is different. Look at what I did to them. Boys wearing Reeboks instead of Nikes and Timberlands. Bitch hitters, I be tipping them. My Mac 9, it be flipping them. Some of these haters is trying to run G, so I be gifting them. They will do the same to me. Boys ain't no family. Shit is all a game to me, but nobody gon' handle me. 400 degrees, toting guns, running with me. No wonder we need more money one could receive. Play, I wanna deal with this Christ. I'ma put it open in this life. Never should I fuck with me right. Why you keep ducking me shy? I'ma knock your head off. Boy, tryna get to your fuck, tryna play it off. You made the beat, pussy so wise, you scared. If you mind your fucking business, then your life would be spared. I can't see it. Pussy try to make me out a bitch, I can't be it. I had this motherfucker crow with hitters like Free Nick. You probably can save yourself, but you can't save your neighbors. When my nine get to spinning around like a baseball player. Put on this potato on the end of my nine. Foolishness I entertain to keep these boys in line. Look, cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then, I'ma be thugging my about me. Bet them bitches know me. Man, know your head buster out that wild TC. I'm a young hitter. Look at what you done, hitter. You done made me mad. Now I'm gonna get my gun, hitter. Better watch your tongue, hitter. Cause I'm getting dumb, hitter. Kill one hitter to represent where I'm from, hitter. Three things you don't ever do. Fuck with a man, exchange or his mama. You do that, you want drama. Fuck with a big timer for sure. You gon' see I'm out you. Which one of you boys want me? I'ma keep it real with you. You say you the man, I know I'm the man, and I'm ready to deal with you. I'm prepared for the toe tagging. Keep my Reebok strapped tight with my key ball sagging. Now I done rocked a couple of keys, and I done flipped that 2 times. I know I'm in a drought, and they gonna pursue mine. I got bills to pay, I can't be playing with you jokers. These youngsters something else, now you bout it, they'll provoke you. You can't understand how a hitter my age can hit the streets like the bustin' with the 12 gauge. But I don't like to dream about making no cheese in the future. Wanna see my fucking pockets OD until then. I'ma be thugging high the project. Fuckin' that title, we can get up shit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Y'all see the title. I had to review this because I sent them the video. It's uncanny how we kind of see it the same things. It really is. And y'all know he's silly as hell, so he has an interesting take on it, plus a real world take mixed in with his jokes. So without further, he did it in 2 parts though. I don't know about since part 2. He wasn't really focused on part 2. He was acting a damn fool on part 2. He was focused on this one. Like on part 2, he came back after lunch break and shit. Y'all know how niggas is after lunch break. They mail it in. Not saying he mailed it in, it wasn't a good performance, but he wasn't focused. He was scatterbrained, and he had a theme that he was going with. So, all right, let's listen to the OG. See if y'all hear him say anything that I said when I had reviewed it.
Let me say this. You're in Panama. I bet you're enjoying yourself. I will say this. People fuck their cousin more often than y'all think. And let me explain. How many of y'all have been watching me for a long time? Didn't I tell y'all I was dating this girl who had a cousin? She was from here in Atlanta, and he was from here in Atlanta, and they used to always hang out together. And she would tell me, "That's my cousin. I don't know why you jealous of my cousin." She was fucking her cousin.
I had typed that in his chat. I didn't think about it until I was over there, but I remember being at camp once, like 11, 12, maybe 13. And the counselor, the white guy, he was telling us how he used to fuck his cousin. Like it was he was talking like that shit was normal. I guess he was probably about 21, 22, maybe. He was talking about this shit was normal. So it's actually a quite common thing that how we all shocked and shit. It's actually quite common, especially in other cultures. They just don't give a damn. Yeah, actually, it's some American cultures that don't give a damn either. It's a whole bunch of backwoods, inbred shit going on from folk fucking their cousins and brothers and shit. It happens. It's not normally broadcast on the internet that this happens. I guess that's what it is. We know it happens though.
It is kind of normal to fuck your cousin. That's why I don't like bitches' cousin. Don't be introducing me to your cousin. I know y'all been fucking, especially you hugging up on him. He's my favorite cousin. Oh, this the one you suck dick. Why would you say that? That's my family. Shut up. Right. Most people's first sexual experience.
Remember, I asked. That's crazy. Most people's first sexual experience with their cousin. That's weird. I don't give a damn if it is true. I don't care how true it is. That's weird as fuck. But now y'all remember I was sitting there like, wait a minute, was it her actual cousin or it's just a dude that she called cousin? Because y'all know females call everybody they brother, they cousin, twin, and all that shit. They give them a whole bunch of names instead of just saying they fucking.
With a family member. You sit up there and tell me this is my favorite cousin. It better be a bitch. And you better let me fuck both y'all. But they say they can get away with it so easy because people, this is why I say to y'all, watch out what people pretend they're disgusted by. Every time a girl has told me she would never cheat, she's cheated. Every time y'all have heard that, I'm telling you, I think it's Macbeth, the lady doth protest much. If you sit up there and you argue over something too damn hard, like you just completely against some shit, I'm always worried about people. Not that you can't be against shit, but when people sit up there and say things like, I would never lie. I don't have to lie. That's a liar. Liars say that. People who just go out of their way to say things you didn't even ask. How many of y'all have noticed that in your life?
What I gotta laugh for? Because that's what liars do, motherfucker. That's what they do.
People who go around saying shit you didn't even ask. They be the first motherfuckers doing exactly what it is they say they wouldn't do. Girl, I swear I would never cheat on you. I swear I'm straight up told me she swore on her family's life that she wasn't fucking around on me. Guess what she was doing? Fucking around on me. And the sad,
because she knew her family wasn't gonna die from her fucking off. Like to the people that say that shit, they know ain't nothing gonna come behind them lying. They know it. They've been living long enough to know ain't no consequences behind that shit from any super being natural power that's gonna punish their family because they lied on them. They know this shit ain't gonna happen. They know God. If they say on God and they lie, they know God ain't gonna do shit to them.
part is them motherfuckers are still alive. I kept hoping they'd die. And the fact is, this bitch didn't care about them. The fact that she would sit up there and lie on the life of her family for some dick, that let me know how low of a person you are. You would lie on your family and wish death on your family for dick. I still to this day keep thinking, how is this nigga dick was that damn good? That this bitch gave up life, limb, and everything. That's why every time the bitch question me about anything, I be 2 steps about punching her in the motherfucking face. Bitch, do you hear how you sound? You don't have a right to open your motherfucking mouth about nothing I do. I don't care if I go jump in a pussy. I could jump and put my physical body in a pussy. You don't have a right to say shit. You wish death on your fucking family for some dick. And you believe in God. So you believe that you swearing on them would actually mean something. And you did.
Again, it is so uncanny. He on Rumble. He is off YouTube. He's on Rumble. This is Rumble. You go out there, you hold on. I dropped this all my links in there. He on Rumble. OnlyFans and Twitch and all the other sites.
Anyway.
He kicked off YouTube, but yeah, it's me and a whole bunch of other people on YouTube that react to his shit. He will never die. You got to say that he'll never die on the YouTube streets. Somebody is gonna always find him interested enough to react to it.
There's some shit y'all ain't never heard me do. I swear on my daughter. That mean if I
hopefully Kenneth and them Kenneth see it and get him invited to Streamer University. Something is fucking going on with YouTube. It looks really weird on my phone.
Swear on and even the Bible tells you don't swear on shit like that. So the fact that the person did it.
I promise y'all, I said all of this. I was like, wait a minute. Y'all use the Lord's name in vain and lying on him, and he just ain't gonna do nothing. And I was like, this is the best time to show your power, oh great benevolent one. If you exist, it'd be a great time to show your power. We just be waiting for the lightning bolt, and nothing ever happens. These niggas just keep on lying on God to the day they die. And then they still go to heaven from some odd, weird loophole.
Did it, let me know they was a dirty motherfucker anyway. But I would never swear for one of you sons of bitches on my daughter. Why would I do that? If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. I ain't swearing on nobody's life and then that shit come true. Dat and Mo said for the early sermon that Jacob married his cousin. That's right, he sure did. So I'm saying y'all gotta watch out for people who do shit like this. But this young man found out, like a lot of us do, that the bitch we fucking ain't shit. Take a look.
Fucking girlfriend cheated on me with her. See, this ain't even funny.
That's almost the worst feeling in the world, though. Like, man, you what? And these are things that actually happened to me. And then y'all got these women running around here talking about who hurt you. A bitch did. What do you mean who hurt me? This bitch hurt me. Just like Jake, Antoine, and them hurt your motherfucking ass. Rashad hurt you, bitch. We got hurt by Felicia.
I wouldn't have even wished this on my worst enemy. Who the fuck prayed on my downfall this much for some shit like this to happen to me? Now, I'm not gonna drop no names or anything, but y'all know who she was. You know, I posted with her, you know, obviously she's my ex now. I don't even know why I say girlfriend, bro. We made content together. We dated for a couple years, and all of that ended recently, bro. I had to call it quits, bro. As of last week, I had to call it quits, bro. I caught her cheated on me in my house. Keep in mind, I paid all the bills in this motherfucker, bro, and she had the audacity to cheat on me with her blood cousin. Now, you're probably asking, how is she still on the earth? Me personally, I would have put her 6 feet under, but nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, it's like a different type of self-control I had in that moment where I was just like, you know what, bro, it's not worth it. I have no enemies. On some Thorfinn Vinland Saga type shit. But to be honest, I think this was just my canon event. You know, it was bound to happen. Everyone tried to warn me about these light skins, but I tried to take on the challenge. Now look at me, my nigga. You're probably wondering, how did I catch her cheating? What exactly happened? Well, this is what the fuck I did. So it was like last week, or maybe like last week and a half, bro. I was like literally in the crib. She was taking a shower or whatever, bro. Really quick though, here's some filler information, bro. So late.
I ain't mad at him for coming out and telling his story. And we had to listen to females tell their story and they truth all the goddamn time. Ain't females who made it popular to come out and tell your goddamn business on story time on TikTok. So I ain't mad at him for doing that one. He lost me on his third response, but his first video, he was spot on. Now the third video, when he was reacting to her reacting to him, he lost me. He turned into a simp.
Bro, I've been noticing she's always on FaceTime with this nigga.
Okay. How many of y'all think he got some merit to what he just said? That apparently light-skinned chicks cheat more?
They're just fucking evil. I don't know if they cheat more. I just know they some evil individuals. Untrustworthy individuals. Have attitudes, they have entitlement, just all types of shit going on with light-skinned women.
Yes, he did it in his house. Bitches. No, I'm just wondering. No, bitches, I'm telling you, women, in my opinion, it's hard for me to feel sorry for a lot of them when they get themselves taken out the game, when they get killed. They're usually doing shit like this. And if the video is quiet, I don't know why everybody else hearing it. Right. I don't know if that's a skin color thing. I think because I just think women have a death wish. Because why are you cheating on a nigga that you know can choke you out? I just think they have a death wish. And then they cheating on a man with a man. Back in the days, women used to be afraid of doing things like this because they could die. And y'all got to hear me, the more freedoms we've given women, the worse society has become. The more freedom we have given women, the worse society has become.
What do you think about that, Leah and Miss Independent? I mean, do y'all think that as women have gotten more power and more freedoms, that society has gone to hell in a handbasket? Because at one point I was running around saying repeal the 19th, like women don't need to vote no more because y'all is some bad decision makers. That I was saying it once upon a time. I might not be that ignorant no more, but I still think there's merit. I think there's a little merit to it. No. It is not men. Nope. I'm not gonna let you do that. You know, we not talking about all people. We talk about women. We not talking about men in this particular situation. We talking about, has the world went to hell in a handbasket since women have been having feminism and voting rights and periods and shit of that nature? Hey, Mr. B.
Actually believe these men are supposed to accept being cheated on and not killing them. They expect, you're abusive to me. Bitch, you cheated. I whip your ass again. You thought that shit was funny. You put my life in danger. You thought it was cute. Then told me about how great of a person you was and how bad I was. That's what you did. You're abusive. Fuck right I am. You do it again, I'm going to do it again. You lucky you ain't dead. That's what men will say. And I want y'all to listen. Isn't that the same thing that Hulk Hogan said about his wife? Tell me I'm lying. Hulk Hogan said the same thing. Y'all like fucking with people, and especially, I will never, ever, ever feel bad for a motherfucker putting you through a wall, bitch. I will never feel bad. I don't give a fuck who you are. I will never feel bad when he put your bitch ass through that wall. Leave people alone. The nigga you fucking could have killed your man. And it's happened.
This brilliant little device keeps any room ice cold all summer and toasty warm all winter with zero installation, zero ductwork, and zero contract.
Several times. What you was getting while you was fucking him, you could have brought it home and killed your man. But he's supposed to just find out you're cheating and just be like, okay, you're abusive to me. No, you abused yourself. You lucky this nigga allowed you to steal.
I'm just saying though. Now, in situations where women catch men cheating, the women don't all the TV shows and shit depict them smacking the shit out the nigga, beating them up and things of that nature. Why is that a one-sided rule? Why does that only apply if men get caught cheating? How come equal rights and lefts don't work for everybody? Just out of curiosity.
Don't breathe. I'm sorry, this got personal. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. And it's her cousin, bro. She's always on FaceTime with her cousin. But it's like, what normal person would think that's weird? Like that's her cousin. Like, I thought it was on some normal ass shit. Like, I guess I didn't realize that they were sleeping on the phone together, that every time I would come near her, she would go on mute or whatever. But that's not the point. She was in the shower and I heard her talking on FaceTime. So that was like a red flag. So I walked near that restroom. Like, this is my restroom. Then there's like another room and another restroom over there. I walked near that restroom. The doors are locked, which was also suspicious because why are you locking the doors? But I heard her say the word gains, as in like gym gains, and I heard yams come out her mouth. And once I heard that, I'm like, who are you on FaceTime with? And why are you
trying to see the yams?
Talking about yams, my nigga. So basically, I have like a little cat litter box.
Like the commentary, I've watched probably about 10 different content creators react to this shit. And everybody that's done it has made me laugh, except for one person, and he wasn't trying to be funny. He was just reporting the news. Then he put a bad taste in my mouth because he actually defended this chick. He did the first video on dude's side. I think he did 2 videos on dude's side. Then he heard her, and all of a sudden he switched up. Man, this shit is funny. Abba and Preach had me dying laughing off of it. And I think they've done at least, well, they did a reaction, then they talked about it live, and then they cut a clip out of the live that they did.
But it's like an AI advanced $900 litter box that has a camera for some reason, and it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that shit, and I basically seen her at the mirror of her restroom with her phone plopped up. The FaceTime shit was on, her camera was on, and she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams to that nigga. Like, I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just butt ass naked, bro. And at that moment, bro, my heart sunk, bro. I was like, damn, it's GG. She just cheated on me. But that's not how it ended, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I didn't want to make it seem like I knew and I caught her and she was gonna try to play victim. So I walked up to her room. I knocked on the door. I was like, let me see your phone real quick. I grabbed her phone and I noticed her like grabbing that shit, like, but like not really grabbing it in like a way where like she made it obvious she was hiding something. So I just grabbed it and sped walked to my room.
Miss Independent, I don't know what you talk about, but you sound like a woman, ma'am. You was being all emotional and sensitive for no reason. That just you stop being a woman, damn it. See, that's what we talk about. That's what we talk about. You see, you see how you tried to manipulate me? You was trying to manipulate me in my old chat right there. Cause I agree that when women got more freedom, society went to hell. And you talk about it's the genders. No, it's women. Okay. Put it like this. Put it like this, Miss Independent. I'm gonna assume that you was a God-fearing woman. I'm gonna assume that you were a God-fearing woman. Wasn't Adam doing just fine, minding his own goddamn business till that woman came in there with her freedoms? She came in there, she had freedoms, and she fucked the world up, Miss Independent. Literally, women fucked the world up. If you believe in the Bible and that shit, they fucked the world up. It was just one. Talking to her man wasn't enough. She had to talk to a motherfucking snake and fuck the world up. Just because she was being curious and nosy and wanted to be spontaneous and shit.
And then I locked my door, and that's when she started banging on my door, saying, "Kenneth, open the door, give me my phone."
Kenneth! Okay, I have closed. Can you open the door, please? Hello? Kenneth!
Kenneth! I hate you bitches who talk like this. I hate you to death. I wish someone would kick your fucking teeth out your mouth every time you speak like that. Kenneth, what the fuck?
Yeah, you got a long list of men in the Bible that did shit. After women did it first, ma'am, Adam didn't do shit. Adam was kicking it by his goddamn self. Adam didn't sin. Adam didn't have no motherfucking problems going on until that bitch got there. He didn't even know she was coming. God knocked this nigga out and made her. And then he woke up, this bitch walking around and she done fucked up the world. So yes, you could say men did some shit after the woman fucked up the world. Of course, we gonna do some shit. This nigga went from kickback with his motherfucking feet up to having to work and sweat and shit. I would do some fucked up shit too. Like, bitch, I was chilling. I would have said, Lord, why have thou forsaken me and given me this treacherous wench? I did not need thou. He should have went the fuck off. Like, you set me up with this bitch. You knew this bitch was gonna come down here and fuck some shit up, and you gave her to me anyway. I didn't have no choice in this shit. Nigga, I didn't tell you I was alone. I didn't know what the fuck a human being was, so how the fuck was I lonely? I had animals. The animals was my friends. You sent me this ragged ass bitch. That's what happened.
Where's the F at the end of his name? Kenneth? Why is she talking like that? Kenneth! Oh, you want me to read these? He said you want me to read them. Sure, I'll read them. I'll read them and weep. It says, what helps me? Oh, shit. I don't know. It says something that says favorite cuz. It says, this is just, remember that we both agreed we'll always be close.
Man, Adam did not choose. Like, Miss Independent, I'm not gonna let you rewrite the story. This nigga didn't choose shit. God just gave him to him. God knocked him out and took out a rib. He didn't choose this bitch. God didn't say, hey, you want to mate? He didn't choose her. Yeah, God set Adam up. He did. Now who else did that? Now, Sasha, yes, God set him up. God is all-knowing, ain't it? So he knew this bitch was going to set him up. Before he ever made her, he knew this bitch was going to set him up. So yes, he set Adam weak ass up. He wanted them to fail.
No matter what. So you know you'll still be here, kind of, if this has to end. That's true. I know I'll never lose you. I'm just worried from us getting this intertwined. Like, if we have to end it, that it'll be, I'll be heartbroken and have to go through these emotions again, or that I'll feel away when you eventually get with someone else. Yeah, I feel you. I don't got any words or encouragement because I don't want to feel this either. It gets like that. I guess this is what we signed up for, the sacrifice.
Oh,
manipulative bitches.
Oh, you talking about Kenneth, the nigga, the one who was, yeah, he chose that woman, but he didn't know she was gonna fuck her cousin. I think that's the issue, not the fact that she cheated. It's like, bitch, you cheated on me with your cousin. That's it. I don't think his first video, it was if women can do it, I don't find nothing wrong with it. Now, if he was on this motherfucker just complaining and griping and I'd be the first one to tell him, this shit ain't manly. That's why when I got to his second video, I had to tell him, bro, you crazy. I'm like, how you telling this bitch to take accountability, then you turn around and say, you have never drank and smoked before you got with this woman because you got African parents and she forced you to drink. Now we're like, nigga, that means she can force you to take dick in the ass. I'm sure she can't do that, but she forced you to smoke and drink. Yeah, I got on his ass too. He turned into a little girl on his second video.
You hear this shit? They're out there talking about how good the pussy is, and one day you're gonna have to marry somebody else. Basically, Big Nose Cake. This is what they're saying. Yes, I love. She said, I love this dick, and one day I know you're gonna go off and be with somebody else, and it's gonna make me feel bad. He's technically saying what most men say every time women pour their heart out to a nigga like this that's just fucking on the side. That's why I can't stand you hoes that sit up there and throw yourself at a nigga that's just fucking on the side. I hate y'all. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You know this nigga was fucking you for 10 years and gave you no damn commitment, and you still was willing to fuck up your life to give him some more pussy. I'm sorry. I'll keep falling in and out of shit that probably ain't got to do with the show. I'm trying to stay straight on this.
He said he having flashbacks.
The point is, she knows she just fucking her cousin. He know he ain't gonna marry you. He ain't trying to do that. He know that shit sound weird. He's enjoying the pussy. You up here talking.
That whole phrase sounded weird though. Just the whole phrase. He ain't trying to marry you. He your cousin. He know it sound weird. He just enjoyed the pussy. That whole phrase just sounds weird. I mean, it's one thing to say, damn, my cousin fine, she cute or nothing or something, but to actually fuck him, that is a whole nother level. And then, now, if there was some horny ass teenagers, I could see it. They horny teenagers, a little bit more leeway. When you in your 20s and shit, fucking your cousin, you is making a conscious choice to just be a nasty freak ass nigga. That's just what it is.
About the what we gonna do when we break up, bitch? We gonna have to eventually break this up. Somebody gonna find out. You are there throwing away all your life for a nigga that's just getting a nut off. The fuck you gonna do? And that's why men always ask, for real, what are we gonna do, lady? We supposed to just break up with whoever we with and we gonna get together and get married. That's what we supposed to do? He's saying logically this don't make no sense. We signed up for this. I know I'm gonna be hurt. I ain't gonna be hurt that my cousin get married to somebody else. I'm gonna sit there at the wedding and clap. Like I typically do when we ain't at the wedding, clap. Them chicks.
Hello? Kenneth, please, open the door, let's talk.
You're actually like a psychopath, gang.
Can we talk, please?
Like you really are fuck.
At the point that he called her gang, it was really over. He wanted to say, you a psychopath, bitch. But he's a nice nigga, but it was over with to him when he said gang. He was ready to whoop that hoe.
Up in the head.
Please talk, please.
Nah, gang, we're good. I'm good.
Open the door.
I'm good off of you, bro. Get on my house.
Open the door.
Get on my house, bro.
Can I talk to you, please? Kenneth, please, open the door. Let's talk first. If this is it, let me just talk to you.
No, this is it, gang.
Okay, that's fine. Let me talk to you, though.
If this is it, gang, how you gonna say, okay, that's fine, it's over between us, but let's just talk? Bitch, it ain't nothing to talk about. It's over. Why do we need to talk if I said it's over? Like, keep in mind, she don't know she's being recorded while she don't know what the fuck he doing. She think he just going through the phone. Now, he says several times while she's arguing with him through the door that you fucked your cousin, and not once did she say, no, I didn't. It's not what it seems. It's not what it looks like. She didn't say that at all. But then she get on her video and said, I never had sex with anybody outside my relationship. But when the nigga said you fucking your cousin, she did not deny it.
Conversation?
And the more she said that, bro.
She's grabbing at the door because she got his phone. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all in a relationship with a woman and you can't look at her phone, that bitch ain't your girlfriend. She's a bunch of niggas' girlfriends. If she got methods of communication, and I know even if they give you their phone, they still got other methods of communications. I've witnessed that shit too. When they got the thing.
They slick, boy. They slick as hell. Look, cuz put us up on game though. He said you gotta check these hoes deleted messages, man. He said you gotta go to the deleted messages and the hidden messages and shit. You gotta check them out. Yeah, every blue moon. Ain't gotta don't abuse it, fellas. But once every year or two, you got. But let me see your goddamn phone. You gotta just test out. You may not even want the motherfucker. You just want to see if she give it to you. Hand the motherfucker right back. You just gotta test it though.
Where you can track where they going. I've witnessed them, baby, get around that shit too. They put the fucking phone around the dog's neck. You thinking she out there getting her steps? Can we?
Damn. Wait, I ain't heard no shit like that. He said that the gal will put her phone around the dog's neck like she exercising, just getting hit. Shit.
We talk for a minute. Cause you done fucked your cousin. Put the fucking pants. If she got methods of communication, and I know even if they give you their phone, they still got other methods of communications. I witnessed that shit too. When they got the thing where you can track where they going, I witnessed them, baby, get around that shit too. They put the fucking phone around the dog's neck. I witnessed that shit too. When they got the thing where you can track where they going, I witnessed them, baby, get around that shit too. They put the fucking phone around the dog's neck. You thinking she out there getting her steps? Can we talk for a minute? Cause you done fucked your cousin. Those texts you seen several dozen when you saw I was fucking my cousin. You screwed me. He screwed me too. And just like a woman, she started to lie. But I kept on scrolling and then I cried. And I think of this ever since. I could kill this bitch and leave no evidence. The next time you come my way, I'm punching you in your face. Can we talk? No, we can't talk, bitch. What are we gonna talk about? How are we gonna discuss this? What are we gonna say? This is insane. What are we gonna say?
I was digging through her phone, nigga. I went through hidden. If y'all know about hidden, bro, check your girl's hidden. Fucking iMessage has like recently deleted text messages. Check that. I went through Snapchat. I went through I tried to go through Maya's only on Snapchat, but I didn't figure out the password. I went through her notes. I went through everything, bro, and I seen tons of explicit photos from her and him. And then I went through the text
Call
messages.
it what you want to, Miss Indy. It's called keeping your bitch honest. You spot checking from time to time, like random inspection. Let me see their goddamn phone. Y'all do it to us. The hell?
And there was a bunch of weird shit going on, bro. Like, she was talking about that nigga being boyfriend material. She was saying she feels a disconnect from Kenneth. She was saying all types of shit, bro. And honestly, bro, I wanted to crash out at that moment, but obviously couldn't because I would go to jail. And I'm a good civilian. I'm not gonna crash out over a girl, but it was sick to see, to be honest, bro. Like, I genuinely was throwing up. I'm not gonna lie, you could ask all my homeboys.
Now y'all hear what he said? Y'all women have no idea how many times men have let you live. You cheated on your husband and he didn't kill you. He should have. Because he didn't kill you, you didn't learn. You got more emboldened. You kept doing it.
Wait a damn minute, Tommy. I don't know if I missed this yesterday. Wait, you said because he didn't kill you, you didn't like you. Yeah, you know, it's only one death. Like she can't do it no more if he kill her. He can't. How she gonna cheat again if she dead?
Men have let you live. You cheated on your husband and he didn't kill you. He should have. Because he didn't kill you, you didn't learn.
I don't think she'll learn either if she dead, because the death will probably be quick. And I don't think I think you have to live through the situation to be able to learn from it. Like you don't learn anything from death because you don't remember dying. Like it'd be a split second. I guess it's a couple people that may have regret, like why the fuck I do this shit before they die. I don't know. But yeah, you can't learn any lesson if you're dead. There's no lesson to be learned. Not for the deceased party anyway.
You got more emboldened. You kept doing it. And that's what happens. And then they've gotten so emboldened, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even trying to be funny. Now they make fun of niggas when they get. Why you see so many sexual harassments and is literally because nothing happens. Nothing happens to the woman when she does it. So they keep doing it.
Warm all winter with zero installation, zero.
Calling them, I was in my restroom throwing up just nonstop, bro. Everything I ate prior to that, I threw it all up, bro. It was sick, bro. Like I genuinely feel like 2 years went down the drain. But like to your cousin, though, like there's a bunch of like scenarios where like my homeboys thought she was doing something with somebody else or whatever. But her cousin, like I think that's how she got away with it for so long, because it's like you don't expect your girl to be doing something with her cousin.
So your homeboys was warning you, and you was like, "Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck!" You thought your homeboys was hating because they wanted to fuck that pussy, and the whole time it was her cousin. God damn, dog. Sometimes it pay to listen to your homies.
My nigga, like I thought that was some Alabama like movie type shit. I didn't know that really happened.
Thank you, MoneyBoy. MoneyBoy's the one. MoneyBoy, when you sent me this, I'd never seen this shit before. MoneyBoy, he sent it to me this morning.
Happens in real life. So yeah, once I found that shit out, bro, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I got my phone.
I gotta hear this nigga's take on this. I told you, I was like, I'm gonna send this shit to Tubby, because I want to hear his take. After I gave my crazy ass take.
Pictures of everything. I wish I scrolled some more, but you know, I like once I seen it, I was just ready to kick her out, bro. I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him, all the pictures he sent her, the messages, everything, bro. It's all on my phone just in case she wants to fucking deny or lie to me. It was all on my phone. I gave her phone back. I told her she had to go.
I'm so sorry,
I don't care. You can't. There's nothing you can say to me right now. You did what you did. You got to face that. You got to go.
This is something that I only did recently.
This is another reason why I hate women.
This is something I only did recently. This is what she's saying, not knowing she's been recording. She doesn't know he's recording this. This is only something I've done recently. But she still said she ain't did nothing outside her relationship sexually.
Y'all are grown ass motherfuckers. How come every time something don't go your way, you start crying? You become a fucking baby. That's why I hate women. Because you sit and cry, but you're supposed to be as grown as I am. You talk more shit than I do. You get away with more shit than I do. And you cry every time you're caught. You weren't crying when you was sucking his dick. You weren't crying when you was fucking him. You weren't crying when you was clowning me. But now
she wasn't crying when he caught her on the litter box cam, busting that pussy open for her cousin in the bathroom. Hit the cash out, hit the PayPal, hit the super chat, join the membership, buy an album.
Crying? That don't make sense.
Just know that in all of my relationships, I've always loved you a lot. And I care for you a lot. You know that?
She said, I've done that to all my relationships, so now I'm supposed to feel sorry for you because you're a whore. And they will do that to you, ladies and gentlemen. They'll try to make you feel sorry for them because they're a whore. She said, I do this to all my relationship and I don't know how to stop. Well, then why the fuck would I want to be with you then?
I don't care.
I've always had a relationship since we was young.
Tabria said there's a response video from her and her.
Oh shit, she just said something about having a relationship with him since she was young. She said that. She said it on the recording.
But I don't know how to stop. Well, then why the fuck would I want to be with you then?
I don't care.
I've always had a relationship since we was young.
She said we've had a relationship since we were young. But you just started fucking with him. Y'all done had a relationship since y'all were young. You got a video of you saying how you was attracted to your cousin when you was coming into puberty. And y'all just now started to fuck 8-9 years later. Right.
Tabria said there's a response video from her and her response. Hey, Tabria, hey. Let's do things in order and be decent. I appreciate the $10 though. Let's do things in order. I'm glad you sent the $10 instead of the other people. They were saying it for fucking free. Y'all know I ain't never did one thing and not do the rest.
And I think like
How he gonna blame himself because she fucked her cousin? That ain't his goddamn fault.
I'm some mentally fucked up shit. I think like we had some psychological shit going on when we were young because like when we was little chicks, like before even puberty, like we were like really close to where like some of her.
It wasn't no psychological shit for him, lady. We don't give a fuck if you are our cousin. If you got fat ass and fat titties, we like the fuck. I'm telling you, when
I don't know what he talking about. I'm not in that number.
when I was growing up, it was about 7 of my cousins I wanted to fuck. Every time I would go to the family reunion, my dick would get hard. It was some fine bitches. And you think I gave a fuck that was my cousin? No, because I'm a man. Men, when we fucking, yeah, and I know a lot of men might not admit it. When we fucking, we don't really care about anything else except catching the nut. That's it. I don't give a fuck who you were. I don't care if you was my cousin. I don't care if you was the preacher's wife. I don't really care who you were, lady. I didn't think past the fact that ass and titties was fat. That's all I thought. That's all you think as a man. I'm not.
And thinking it is one thing, but again, actually going through the action is another. Now, you may have thought some of your cousins was fine, but you didn't actually try to fuck them. You ain't go up to your cousin and ask for none of that pussy. You just didn't do that.
After I do it, I can go back to what I was doing. I don't think no farther than that. Whatever I was doing, I go right on back. That's why women always wonder, well, why you want to leave your wife for me? I was just fucking. Why you won't do that? I was just fucking. It didn't mean that. What it meant to you, it don't mean to me. That's why it hurts us more when our girl cheat on us. Because she don't just pop up and be like, oh no, I was just fucking. This nigga knew he was just side dick. Nope. It'd be different. They don't cry to guilt, they cry to getting caught. Yes, they cry to manipulation. How you gonna tell me I can't fuck my cousin June of Wrath? I'm 50 now. I wouldn't want to fuck none of them. But when I was 17, oh, they was some bad motherfuckers in my family. Hey, I ain't got to draw no line. You think I am?
Y'all see him laughing now for the people to be like, oh my God, he's serious. He's clearly laughing. He's laughing. He's being sarcastic. He's being a dick. He's towing the line.
The man in black? Think I'm Johnny Cash? I ain't got to draw the line. I ain't got to walk the line.
I was really having my doubts. And you know, with you've always been different than how I wanted you to be. Like,
so you fuck your cousin.
So what's the opportunity?
So you fuck your cousin. So you fuck your cousin.
He says that 4 times, and she doesn't say, no, we never had sex. We were just texting. She got on her video and said, I ain't never had sex with nobody outside my relationship. She don't know she's being recorded. She's spilling her guts. Talking about how they've had a relationship since they were kids and all that. She did not say, no, I didn't fuck my cousin.
I was really having my doubts. And you know, with you've always been different than how I wanted you to be. Like,
so you fuck your cousin.
So what's the opportunity?
So you fuck your cousin.
Once the opportunity came to me to fuck my cousin, this is fucking diabolical.
So you fuck your cousin. You need help, man.
Now I go in the chair saying, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she's not with me anymore. We're not with each other no more. But it's just like, bro, hey, all my young bulls out there, bro, learning experience, you can't trust these girls no more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't trust boy best friends. You can't trust cousins. You can't trust brothers. My nigga, if this was a stepbrother, like that would have been a tiny bit better because
Sasha, this is true. I believe y'all. But it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers out here that have thought this. We can't act like if it didn't happen, there would be no such thing as incest. Y'all know I did. I remember I reviewed that motherfucking video where the mama was fucking her son. They was drunk, the white folks. People do all types of weird shit.
cousins, they got your blood. Like that's like your dad's brother's son. So
And it ain't just a white people thing neither. We know an uncle fucker. We never thought we would find a motherfucker who had sex with their uncle and had a baby. We found one of them. We done seen the white people have the sex with their son, and now we got this lady who fucked her. It don't, color don't matter. Race do not fucking matter. Because they've been saying the Indians, they love fucking their cousins. That's what they say. The Indians do it a lot. Everybody been making jokes about it over in the Middle East and shit of that nature.
Why do y'all say things that are stupid, which is why things keep going on? I hope y'all understand. Y'all say things that are stupid, which is why it keeps going on. To pretend people don't fuck cousins when whole dynasties were built on this is insane. But I don't mind y'all saying it. But here's why it keeps happening. Because y'all keep willingly saying, well, that will never happen. People don't do that. I don't say grown men aren't supposed to be attracted to little girls, so therefore I'm going to leave my daughter around grown-ass men. I don't say dumb things like that. I don't say that's the pastor. The pastor would never do that, so I can give him access to my wife and let him, because my old pastor fucked this nigga's wife and took this nigga's wife from this nigga that he was counseling. I get that y'all saying it. So if y'all could show me that this rarely or don't happen, then I appreciate everything y'all saying. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, well then tell me it doesn't happen, then cool. Oh, I can't believe you wouldn't. Oh, shut the fuck up. We've already established that if niggas like ass and titties, whoever the ass and titties is attached to, you might get turned on by it. Oh, I could never. Oh, okay, then cool. Whatever. That ain't what my show was built on. My show wasn't built on telling lies like y'all's was. So just enjoy the show and listen to what I'm saying. If y'all want to tell that lie on y'all's show, go ahead. Go ahead. Go to your show and tell that lie that no one does this. Go on. You tell that lie that don't know how to fuck their cousin. You're right. I'm not telling that lie.
For you to do that with that nigga, bro, like that's genuinely diabolical, bro. Like that's just like I can't go back, bro. Like obviously in the past we broke up a couple times for bullshit, but this was just the fucking like cherry on top, bro. Like I can't, bro. Like I think it's gonna take me a long time to fucking recover from this, bro. I literally have not been in my groove. I haven't been posting. I haven't been. All my friends can tell you that I'm like I was not depressed, but like that shit genuinely like it did something to my brain, bro. Like if for all y'all boys that been cheated on before, all you ladies that's been cheated on, I know what I'm talking about. Like you just feel stuck in time. You don't really want closure, but like you do kind of want to know why that person did that. Why? Like the feeling of betrayal is just so sick.
That's why I've never trusted a bitch telling me who her fucking family was. I don't give a fuck. No family, your friend, your pastor, that man's still a man and he got a penis. You can't even tell me.
My girl gotta be isolated. She can't have nobody but her.
Oh, I'm gonna hang out with my homeboy, he gay. A lot of y'all niggas get got like that too. Somebody tell me I'm lying. A lot of y'all niggas get got by your girlfriend going to hang with her sisters. I know sisters that eat each other's pussy. I know blood sisters that eat each other's pussy.
I seen them do it. I've had sex with blood sisters. I was trying to do it at the same time. They wouldn't agree to that, but it was back to back though. I seen them do it though.
I know plenty of niggas, bitches in Atlanta that fuck fags. But y'all niggas are letting your girl hang out with her sister, these girls, and this fag, and they had a big ass orgy, and you think they ain't doing nothing because he gay and that's her sister. Okay.
But honestly, bro, it's whatever to me. Like all I can do now is just stack my bread, head in the gym, and just do better, bro. But I ain't gonna lie though, it's really hard. It's really hard to really stop yourself from bed rotting and stop yourself from just letting money slip through your hands, bro. Because like, bro, I have all the ways to make money right now, but I'm just too demotivated because this shit's in the back of my head. But honestly, I know it's gonna get better, bro. But like, damn, bro, can an event of doom like getting cheap?
Man, this nigga. I think this video did 1 million views. One of them 2 videos he did 1 million views. So he may not have been motivated to make a whole bunch of content on his Twitch and shit, but he finna get a bag off fucking YouTube. After this 8, 10, 15, however long this fucking video was, he cut the fuck up.
On is possibly one of the worst things ever.
I think Twitch is his main source of income, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's a Twitch streamer, and so is she.
this person for so long, like you.
But real savage, that ain't no new world. That's an old world. That is an old world. Niggas been fucking. Listen, you think Game of Thrones just came up with that shit, even though it was supposed to be back in the day before they had electricity? That the twins was fucking? Seriously, this is some shit y'all just think that just happened now? Really?
Your power company doesn't want you to know this. If you fix this one mistake happening in your home, you could cut your electricity bill in half. There's an issue with the way electricity.
Confession, I've never seen Game of Thrones, Power, or The Wire. Or Raising Canaan. Never seen them.
Henry fucked a few of his cousins and got one of his cousins pregnant. That's how they had King Edward. That was from his cousin.
You plan a future with them. You, bro, literally, bro. I took her to see the finale of The Boys, my nigga. The finale of The Boys in a 4DX theater, bro. The chairs were moving when niggas was getting.
I think this is what hurt. Y'all listen to his story right here. This is what does hurt. It's when you put in a lot with a woman. You make memories with this woman. Like you put in a lot. That's when it really hurts.
Getting fucking decapitated, do a field fucking water sprinkles to emulate blood. I took her there, right? As I was there, she was testing her cousin, saying we need to go to a 4DX theater. And that's just sick, bro. Like, I'm thinking this is a nice gesture, me and you, and you're testing your fucking blood cousin, telling him that y'all need to experience that too. Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
and see that I'm telling y'all, that's the shit that hurts. So your girl is sitting up there. You give this bitch an experience, and she up there. I don't know.
I don't know if it's a light skin thing or a fucking Miami girl thing, but bro, you're not gonna see me touching any girls from Miami anytime soon. Shit, light skins are fucking evil. I like that shit's confirmed, bro. Manipulative as fuck, evil as fuck, and they catch you and lure you in by their fucking lips. Don't fall for it, my young bulls. Don't fall for that shit no more. It's a fucking scam. Worst 2 years of my fucking life. 2 years wasted down the drain, bro. Bro, like the crazy part is, like in a relationship as a guy, you spend so much money on a person, bro. Like I generally spent like 50 bands plus, like upwards to 100K probably. 100K is a stretch, but like definitely 50 bands plus, bro. Because we was long distance for a little bit, so I was obviously flying her, bro, all of that shit, bro. Buying gifts and all that food, of course, Ubers. But like all that's just down the drain and just wasting money, bro. And it's like, I wish you could just ask for a fucking refund or just invoice the bitch, but like, or just invoice the motherfucker, but you can't, bro. That's not realistic, bro. And even like some people, I know some people take back the stuff they bought the other person or like, you know, ask for it back. But I'm not even gonna do that, bro. It's whatever, bro. I just gotta move forward. But that's what's been, you know, happening to me. That's my life. Been really, really weird and shit, depressing. But honestly, we gonna overcome this. We gonna move forward. We gonna keep on grinding, bro. Hey, Streamer U was just announced, bro. I ain't gonna lie, nigga, we gotta get in that bitch too. But hey, young bulls out there, bro. Do not trust your girl if she has a cousin. Like genuinely, she has to have no one in her life. For you to like actually be comfortable, she can't have a stepbrother. She can't have a cousin. She can't have any siblings. She can't have a boy best friend. She can't have a gay best friend. Honestly, bro, she can't even have female friends. She literally has to be a fucking nobody for you to fucking be successful with her, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought I was safe. I thought this girl was not gonna do me like that. But the worst of worst happened. All I'm gonna say is stay safe out there, boys. For real, for real.
And he right. You can't trust these bitches. What they do, you can't. Because here's how I started to look at it. If she'll fuck me, she'll fuck anybody.
Everything I named was a TV show, Leah. Ain't none of them movies. They're all TV shows.
If you'll fuck me, you'll fuck anybody, lady. What the fuck was so special about fucking me? And I think that's the hardest thing for a man to admit. Some of us men, we got to look in the mirror and then look in our wallet. And if we look in the mirror and we look in the wallet, if you're buying things and you know this bitch look like a bitch you thought you couldn't get, but you're buying things, she probably a bitch you couldn't get without buying things. So you believe that girl who you knew you had to buy things really like you. You got to look in the mirror sometimes and be like, you know what I know what my face look like? I've seen my face. I've seen her face. I've seen her titties and ass. I've seen how niggas react to this bitch in public. That's why sometimes it's best to be in a relationship with a bitch that gets zero attention, that don't want attention, that has never looked for it, that has never tried to be the pretty girl or jealous of the fact that she got a pretty sister or a pretty cousin or nobody. Nope, she happy with herself and don't like attention. That's the best one you could find. You say women go for money and fame or dick size, not your look. Sir, they don't marry you because you got big penis. They'll cheat on somebody with you because you had it. I don't know why the background is low like that. I can't help it.
I don't know what,
I ain't did nothing to turn it down.
I don't know what background they was listening to.
And it don't let me turn it up, so I don't know. I don't get it. You got to find a bitch that just love you, and she ain't got a track record of being a whore. Other than that, you're taking a really bad chance. The bitch always tell you that they've changed. They never tell you they still whores. But, so I feel bad for the young man. Now, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, she came out and admitted it. Take a listen.
Hello, everyone. I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them.
Well, she sounds Hispanic, number one. Number two, she had them spiral curls on fleek. Number three, why you got to put on lipstick and makeup to go apologize? Number four, why are you apologizing to your supporters for fucking round? What was your supporters? What was y'all whole community about not fucking cousins and you let them down? I'm confused about that. Y'all was the non-cousin fucker community and then they found out you did. I don't understand how your supporters need to be apologized. I don't get that. Fuck. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all find out I cheated or did whatever the fuck, I ain't apologize to y'all for that shit. Fuck y'all gotta do. I know. I like to apologize to Soto Nation for getting my dick sucked. No. I can imagine apologizing to y'all. Why apologize to y'all? Y'all was expecting me not to get my dick sucked. You need to apologize to yourself.
To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship...
Is this bitch reading? Y'all look at her eyes.
And I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did.
She's reading a script. Yo, this bitch is reading a script. Look. Who in the fuck wrote this? Hell no. Okay, let's see where it's going.
But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem.
Our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. Have y'all noticed that bitches always use that word perfect? Whenever they fuck up, you don't hear, somebody said black and Puerto Rican. See, I can tell. Hispanic speak a certain way. You can hear it in her voice. Y'all got to train y'all ears. Well, me, I got to train the one good.
Puerto Rican, definitely. I ain't no black in this bitch. None whatsoever. Like on that other video he showed where she was talking about because she was fucking clear. This bitch was, she got a suntan right now.
When I left. But y'all got to train that motherfucker. You can hear what things are being said. You can hear how she's speaking. She either is Hispanic or hang around a bunch of Hispanics. But y'all notice that women always use the phrase perfect. No one asked you to be perfect. I just didn't think you'd fuck your cousin, bitch. Nobody asked you to be perfect. I just didn't think you'd get ramrodded by the neighbor, bitch. Nobody thought you was going to be perfect. I just didn't think you was a whore. Why is it that with bitches, it's always perfect or whoredom? Those are the only two spots you can come up with, bitch.
Damn. Perfect or whore.
Why is it that with bitches, it's always perfect or whoredom? Those are the only two spots you can come up with, bitch. When a woman kills somebody, what does this bitch say? Nobody's perfect. Hell, they got a fucking song with that bitch Hannah Montana saying, nobody's perfect, not even Smurfette, or something like that. You know what it is? Bitches is assholes. They always say this. Every time a bitch do something and get caught, she bring up the fucking phrase, perfect. I'm not perfect. I nobody asked you to not be perfect, bitch. I asked you not to steal from me.
I lost myself in our relationship and I was in a very dark place.
Shout out to Travis Kelce saying, "Will you marry me, Taylor Swift?" He locked that bitch down. He did not play with it. Shout out to him. He could go on bro, just go on retire. Fuck it. I wouldn't even play this season. For what? What to do, man?
Lost myself and our relationship was in a very dark place.
Time when I did what I did.
So you mean to tell me the perimeter was unsecured for an hour and 7 minutes, my guy? Damn.
No, your cousin was in a very dark place. It's called your vagina.
I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions.
You have to own up for what you did and take accountability for your actions by sitting up there and talking about him. The relationship was toxic and you was in a bad place.
And in doing that,
didn't I say all this shit? I said all of this shit. Is that it? Like, what the fuck? How you go from taking accountability then wearing this nigga out? The whole video was about him, but you started off taking accountability. How you gonna apologize to this nigga and say, but, no, I just apologized, nigga, but you the reason. And she was saying that shit in that video too that he was recording. He was talking to her, but she was saying, you know, things, you weren't always how I wanted you to be in the relationship. He said, so you fucked your cousin. And she said, and then when the chance arose, so you fucked your cousin. She was blaming him then when she was talking about let's talk.
to realize that I need help for myself and for all my love.
This stupid bitch can't even read correctly. She cut it in and out. And then
this is me when my friends called me stupid for saying I was going to try the gelatin trick that mimics Ozempic for weight loss.
Doing so.
In doing that, I come to realize that I need
And then doing that, I come to realize this bitch up here like Max Headroom.
help for myself and for all my loved ones around me.
She need help from fucking her cousin.
I know I've done wrong. I fucked up, and
She is straight reading it. This is a dummy, sir. And women do become dumb when they get caught. Like they make you want to choke their ass out by how stupid they get when they get caught like a deer in the headlights. Every time you catch a bitch, it could be the most well-spoken bitch on earth. As soon as you catch this whore doing something, she becomes stupid.
I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online.
First off, this bitch need a teleprompter so she doesn't have to keep looking down.
I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship.
What?
There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred.
I'm telling you, I hate women. That's why they end up 6 feet deep. I wasn't cheating with anybody outside of my relationship. They said I was cheating the whole time, but this that just happened was recent. What?
I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. First,
Okay, so you can tell your man a lie and that's okay, but somebody saying the lie about you on the internet is just fucking insane.
I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and it's completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing.
Of course, she used the word fallacious because it sounds like phallus. You could have said salacious, lady. You could have said salacious. You said fallacious. Because you get fellatio.
Beside me as I continue to get help
And change your name to Falacio Ramirez.
and work to better myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it.
She's basically, oh my God. This is why I don't take women seriously. They're always being made to do something by somebody else.
Next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clicks and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention.
So wait a minute. Again, have y'all noticed that that's another thing that women like to do? They are really good at identifying things that are disgusting, wrong, inappropriate, mean, cheater, dog. They are very good at identifying those things when they aren't the ones doing it. How is a woman who fucked her cousin calling anybody else's actions into play? Do y'all hear this? Y'all didn't making fun of somebody that's suicidal. Bitch, we don't believe you suicidal. You like dick. You so suicidal, you making videos telling people to not bother you?
From my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience, and when I
ain't gonna lie, brother, this bitch sounds like a retard. She sounds like she got a mouthful of spit. I bet she good in the bed. And guess what? You had never been with a bitch that this fine, so I can give you. I understand. She was the best thing you had ever seen. She was the best thing you had ever been with. She got you. She knew what she was doing. That's why she didn't want to make y'all relationship. She wanted y'all relationship to be private. You kind of knew what you was getting, sir. A wet mouth. That's a wet ass mouth, boy. She got that wham. She got that whop and that wham.
I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong,
there you go, perfect again.
Mistakes that a person makes that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive.
Who want to kill her for fucking her cousin, though? Why would anybody want to hurt her because she fucked her cousin?
Relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything. And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends.
She didn't have no boyfriend until she was 18.
And since he decided to...
He was your first boyfriend, but you've been fucking your cousin for years. What does "he was my first boyfriend" got to do with fucking? They make excuse for the fact of what it was they were doing. He was your fucking first boyfriend. He was your first boyfriend. We supposed to believe this. Yeah, he's abusive, everything.
Bring my wrongdoings onto the internet. I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be.
My ex was never a saint like he paints him out to be. Ma'am, do you know what you was doing in that video? Begging him to open the door, begging to talk to him. Now he's abusive. So you said nobody's perfect, but now you're saying he was never a saint like he's been made out to be. He ain't never made himself out to be no motherfucking saint. He even said that y'all relationship was toxic. He said that y'all broke up several times, ma'am, but you fucked your cousin. How many times y'all watch whores do this? Bitch, you fucked your cousin. What else? Who else you blaming for that? Your wild relationship wasn't perfect, so you went for your cousin's dick. The cause and effect here will never make sense. There's nothing you can say.
We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal. But what
was on the bucket list? Tell me what was on the bucket list.
Wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse.
There we go. Verbal, mental, and physical abuse.
He subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced.
He should have put you through speech classes. get her. You a grown ass woman talking like a child. Why do you even find this attractive? This is a chick you could fuck. You could fuck this lady, but sitting around talking to her for a while, letting her talk like this?
Himself on me at one point. My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem.
He would yell at me when I cry, and he would gaslit me to make me believe I was a problem. Man, do y'all understand why I don't like women? Do y'all understand why I don't like them? How many times have y'all watched me? And I told y'all, as soon as a woman gets caught with anything, she's going to say she was abused or raped. It's the first words out of their fucking mouths. They've been taught that since they were children. There are little girls who lie on their fathers and say their father raped them or touched them inappropriately to get out of trouble. Somebody tell me I'm lying. There have been little girls who knew that if their daddy was about to punish them or wouldn't let them go somewhere, in order for them, it's happened to several men throughout the United States where their own daughters lied and said they did something to get out of trouble. They would let their own father go to jail, ruin his life and reputation because they didn't want.
If you love shooting steel, then you're going to love the new digital steel target from Vanish as part of our laser strike enhanced training.
They didn't want to get in trouble. He was too mean to them.
There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of, but at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time.
The next thing I'm about to tell y'all is I know that a lot of men get lied on, but I'm going to tell my truth and tell my story, whether you believe it or not. Ma'am, that's exactly what the other people say. That's exactly what the others say. And if he was all this abusive, why were you trying to talk to him while he was in the bathroom? Why weren't you yelling through the bathroom, nigga, you whooped my ass. This the least I could do.
Where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did.
Me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. I should never have to force myself onto my current girlfriend when we both drinking. You hear this shit? I'm dating you. We drinking. We've been fucking. I forced myself onto you and wouldn't stop. And there's no police record of this at all. You continued to date him and you begged him not to leave you. We heard it in the damn video. Wow.
At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Ma'am, unless you were running around naked, if he essayed you, he would have to rip your clothes off. So you should have ripped clothing somewhere. Guys, this is why no matter how many times a girl asks me to handcuff her, to kidney punch her, I'm not doing any of that. Because you're going to then turn around and say, oh, this is what he did. Wherever y'all send it at, if y'all don't send it to me personally, I don't see it. You should be able to send it to me personally. You put it in these other places, I don't see it. Unless you're in my Fight Club group, then sure, I seen it. If you didn't send it directly to me and you put it in my Fight Club, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where it went. Tommy Darrell said, Tommy, remember the Jordan Pauline chick who lied on that man about essaying her? They said the only reason she said that was because she was mad and tried to ruin that man's life. Yes, it happens. It happens and it keeps happening. And it's sad, it's shitty, it's horrible. I'm looking in here and I don't see it. Or you said skip to 536.
In other news, Georgia residents are going to be happy to hear this. It just came out. There's a new website where any Georgia...
My fucking girlfriend, fucking $1 billion. I'm the picture she took for him. It's all on my phone just in case she won't.
Okay, let me see what the bucket list was.
Everything.
Wow. Her bucket list that she...
Yeah, I didn't read the bucket list. He gonna read it.
She sent to her cousin is wild, y'all. I didn't see this. Her bucket list, and thank you for sharing that with me, bro. Her bucket list that she sent to her cousin is wild. It says, nut on my face, eat off my body. She wanted a sex tape with him. She wanted a head video. She wanted a hand job and spit in her mouth, handcuffing, a tripod video, a public quickie, and a movie fuck with her cousin.
That's some wild shit.
Oh, so that's what they said they wanted to do. That's wild. You can't trust, man. These hoes is hoes.
How in the hell Mad just come in and get in the top 5? The top 5 commenters is Leah, Miss B, Melissa, Sasha, and Mad. How in the hell Mad come in and he just beat out Miss Independent and we was arguing earlier?
So this,
I gotta say, why would you record this in 2024 and do nothing about it? You just so happen to have it in case shit went bad. It could have been 10 years from now. She just so happened to have this. Same thing with his weird ass. He got pictures talking about his blood on the bed sheets and on the pillow. Why are y'all taking pictures of that shit? Who the fuck are you sending this shit to, that is blood on the floor and on the sheets? And who the fuck is that for?
This is what she's saying is her sexual assault. And I can tell y'all, I went through a bitch phone. It's disgusting the shit to be saying to other niggas behind your back. It's disgusting. And you're supposed to look this bitch in the face or kiss this bitch in the mouth ever again after the shit she done wrote to this nigga, telling him what she can't wait or want him to do to her. And you got to read this shit. If this is your girl while she's with you, when you done straight up, you're acknowledging this your girl, telling the world. And she's writing shit, sending the nigga pictures of pussy, talking about can't wait to suck his dick, all this shit. Your girl saying it.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept.
This is why I hate women. I hate them. Listen to what she's doing. She said she started this thing off by saying she was going to accept responsibility. And then she's went and done this. And then she showed this video of this blood and saying that was her being sexually assaulted. Ma'am, you know what we should see? Bruises on you. That's what happens when you're telling somebody no. Bruises on you.
This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my
Yes, that's why you were fucking your cousin.
My ex to change, to no avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship. I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoings that he put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link.
Stop writing shit for hoes. Stop sitting up there doing stuff. I had a bitch sit up there and kept texting me. I know you've done some things. No, bitch, don't be texting me this. Why would you even don't be texting me this? They like to put things down. They try to make you look bad at the end. Nope. Oh, I don't think you're an abuser now. You're just going to openly say these things though, huh? Okay. This man said he yelled at you. He was apologizing for yelling at you. You got all that proof and no proof of ever being hit. And this is another reason why I don't like women. I damn near hate them. When y'all are always fucking verbally abused. Nobody talk dirtier than women do, and yet y'all bitches are always verbally abused. Y'all aren't adults. If y'all can constantly be verbally abused, you're not an adult. The only thing you can accept is compliments. You're not an adult.
In order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to illicit expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After
Well, then why did you accept any of the money? Why did you go back? If you're saying he was toxic and you sitting up there taking pictures of this, why would you then go back?
all these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's a video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore. Like I feel like
Who does her hair? She really believe in them damn spirals.
like I just need to listen and get help.
Where the fuck is your family, bitch?
Other people in my life or maybe therapy.
You're a homeless bitch. He fell in love with a homeless bitch. He fell in love with a homeless bitch.
Like, I think like a lot of stuff has been going on like in my life. Like, I need to stop pretending that I'm sorry, this is so like non-descriptive, but I just kind of want to pour everything out because.
Another thing, fellas, stop being with girls that record every fucking thing that they do.
This is me when my friends called me stupid for saying I was going to try the gelatin.
If they live on the internet, so is your relationship. It's going to end up on the relationship. That is true, Lauren. She's fucking her family. And even he won't let her stay with her. Yeah, a grown-ass woman with braces with rubber bands on them. I bet that was the worst head possible. Braces and rubber bands.
Working great in my life right now, but it's not your problem at all.
Look at this bitch.
But yeah, I need help in that sense.
Bitch on the camera looking like Carter Bryant for the San Antonio Spurs. Shouts out to the rookie class of 2025.
I need to listen and grow up and do better.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction.
That's another thing I don't like. If y'all motherfuckers know don't you hate a bitch that know all her problems but can't fix them? Whiskey Core says, I'm not going to let you discourage getting fellatio from women with braces, especially with the power chains on. Hey, Whiskey Core, I'm not doing it. D. Holly says she one of them emo hoes. Yep. No. If you know all this, bitch, why aren't you getting this current help? Stop telling me you know every fucking thing. But if y'all watch women on social media, somebody tell me I'm lying when I say this. They have all the fucking answers. Every bitch on social media has all the fucking answers. That's why I love watching them videos when somebody kill them and watch all the shit they were posting before they got killed. I know y'all might not think of doing this, but it's one of the greatest things. I love doing it. I like watching these bitches after they've gotten killed. They show their social media. Their social media is always a bitch talking about what they ain't gonna put up with and telling other bitches what to do. When a nigga do this, don't let him do this, don't let him do this. Y'all bitches know everything, and yet y'all are always surprised, manipulated, or used. But if you watch what you say online, y'all bitches always know everything. When is the last time you seen a bitch didn't know everything? Not some things, all things. I like watching the damn shit come back. You did all that talking online and now you're dead. Of the same shit you was talking about, you knew. How you never let a nigga talk this, don't ever do this. Every black bitch on y'all Facebook page spend their day posting these stupid ass affirmations. Tell me I'm lying. I want somebody right now to tell me I lied. That's all a bitch do. Post affirmations all day. She know it all.
destruction. Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping.
I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm still here is because I failed. Y'all know what they need to do? Right now, she needs to be fully committed. This video should be used to commit her. First off, it shows you ain't good at shit. Maybe you stop fucking your cousin. That's the only thing you succeeded at. That's number one. But number two, they should be able to take this video and say to this bitch, you are being involuntarily committed because you have admitted to trying to kill yourself several fucking times. Fucking failure.
And I struggled to take care of my well-being. I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more.
Oh, so everything is wrong. The only place you can find comfort is in your cousin's dick. Your boyfriend was bad. The suicide facility was bad. Everybody else is the problem. Y'all, is this not indicative of the majority of women? When you listen to the majority of women talk, isn't everything it's somebody else's fault? They are never the problem in the equation.
In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey.
Why would you say Tommy would be a good therapist? Tommy is currently one. That's why you don't hear about none of the people who've been under my care killing themselves. Let me cross my fingers, but that doesn't happen. They not only don't kill themselves, but they get better at what it is that they're doing in their life. Because what I do is I don't allow what you're hearing here. And what she probably walked into was somebody who didn't allow that either. You're not going to get better allowing this. Like Burt Reynolds in Is This the End? Says Jimmy Johnson.
I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the nonstop death threats that I've received in the past few days.
Cyberbullying and death threats that I've received in the past few days. Miss Mental Health, get the fuck offline and take care of your mental health. I guarantee you, if you got the fuck offline and took care of you, you wouldn't hear a fucking thing they were writing online. You wouldn't hear a video nor see a comment because you'd be taking care of you.
I do believe that bringing all of this to the internet in the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is...
They think you don't deserve the platform that you have. Deserve? Why do people talk like that about the internet? Either someone listens to you or you don't.
It's undoable, it's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love. Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people.
I hate people. I hate the fact that platform became a fucking word. I hate the fact that you motherfuckers really believe that the world needs your ass. Everybody feels like they're this most important thing in the world. That's what the internet has garnered from stupid people like this who would never have a voice 20 years ago when life was better. And I hate sounding like one of these old people who say this, but at least 20 years ago, nobody gave a fuck about what a bitch like this said or did. She could never get attention from doing this. She either had to suck a dick to get a paycheck or she'd be broke. So at least she did something. Now y'all got these bitches acting like what they say is actually important. Like their voice is what you couldn't wait to hear. Cause half y'all niggas like fucking these bitches. So you act like what they're saying is important. Y'all niggas have done this. Just like y'all came and told me, Tommy, why you got a problem with so? I can't remember that damn bitch name. They were sitting up here telling me that why do I have a problem with her? She says things that you say, Tommy. She good. And I sit up there and I said, wait a minute. So you telling me this bitch who go out of her way to show her body say things like I say and that make her good? So I said I don't go viral, but she got a big ass, repeats it, she goes viral. That makes perfect sense to you niggas? That girl that was on the show, what was it, last week? Or the week before last, whenever it was, that woman that came on there, I went to her Instagram. All she do is put on tight clothes and walk up to the whiteboard and have her ass at the thing. And y'all niggas is up there, teach, girl, preach. See, ain't no other women in the comments. And I was watching this shit. I said, hold on a minute. This bitch is just walking up to this damn whiteboard in tight dresses every day, makeup, and talking about some why her man love her and y'all stupid niggas is up there. I'm like, yeah. I can't stand you niggas. I hate you niggas. Y'all are the reason for this shit. If she really gave a fuck, why has she got to show you her ass all the time? If she really wanted to show some discipline to women, why would she keep showing you her ass all the time? But it lets you know they're not dumb. They know you niggas aren't leaders. They know you niggas are followers. Y'all will hear a man say 100% truth, and this motherfucker won't have 100,000 fuck. Let me get up in front of a fucking whiteboard in some biker shorts with my dick print out. This is damn stupid. All y'all niggas. Oh, why you mad, Tommy? She saying everything you be saying. When I posted on my page, do I get 100,000 fucking views on my Instagram? I said a damn.
If you're a gun owner who wants to carry comfortably this summer, then I've got some great news for you. Right now, you've got an incredible opportunity.
Say some shit to be fucking profound. How many fucking likes I get? 100. This bitch says the same thing. 100,000. And y'all make them think that they're important. Y'all make them think that they're smart. And you can listen to them and tell they're not smart. But because y'all like ass, they start to believe that they're smart.
And I do believe after I get stronger and I get help, I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time. And thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my experience and the things that I went through in my relationship and in the past 2.5 years of my life.
This is insane. Her community, her supporters, she has this. She has community. She has supporters. She has a community. She has supporters. Who the fuck are you, bitch? I let you down. You fucked your cousin. You let your family down, lady. When this came out, you should have been ashamed unless everybody in your family knew this was going on, and that's different. Other than that, the only people you should be worried about is your fucking family, because your family is the one that's disgusted right now. You are ruining their name, but y'all don't even think that far. You don't even think that far. You sat here and said how bad the guy was you were dating. And I want y'all to understand, when your girl cheating on you, she'll do that. Even when she'll paint you out to be the worst nigga on earth and will never say a bad word about that person she was fucking behind your back. That person will never get a bad word. I heard a lot of shit about myself. I ain't never heard a bad word about the nigga that my bitch was fucking. She never said a bad word about this nigga. She couldn't drag herself to say a bad word about him. Oh, I'm a bad guy though. She didn't say a bad word about her fucking cousin. These bitches won't say a bad word about the motherfucker who fucking him, who if he was just such a good guy, why he ain't let you come live with him? Why you ain't live with him? If he's such a good guy, I should have been the side dude. That doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck is he allowing you to be with me if he's such a good guy? If the nigga you fucking is so great, you should literally be with him. But then that would be expecting logic from women. They know they're lying. Their whole job is to make sure you don't. That's what a woman's job. This bitch knows she's lying. When a woman talks, she knows she's lying. She's just trying to convince you that she's not. That's the game. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he actually came back and he gave a reply to her video. So what I'm going to do is stop right now. Go get me some lunch. Y'all go get y'all some lunch.
Here we go. Go to part 2. He live now. They arguing about Carmelo. Here's part 2. It's 24 minutes in. I gotta fast forward it to told y'all he was all over the place in part 2.
in your bank account. If you have over $100,000 sitting in a traditional IRA, 401.
There's no way out of this one. I'm sorry, but you're done. You're finished. So apparently Kat has dropped a video titled My Truth. But honestly, Kat has dropped a video titled My Truth, but the whole video is fucking lies. So how the fuck does that work? I'm not gonna lie, Kat, you fucked with the wrong one. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit here.
These people editing shit, not realizing how they edited the way he repeating himself. I hate that. She did the same thing. Y'all ought to be impressed by the way I don't do any edits. I did one time only. Dun 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 dun. I get one time only. I go straight through. I start talking, and that's it.
And fucking lie on my fucking name, bro. Hell nah. All right. So the demon has dropped a video, My Truth, for whatever fucking reason. It has 2.8 thousand likes. Y'all niggas are sick in the head. Y'all niggas really let yourself get manipulated by this demon, bro. By this fucking demon. Let's get into it.
Hello, everyone. I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in the situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect.
All right. I'm sorry for fucking, you know what? I'm sorry for cheating on you with my cousin, but our relationship wasn't perfect. So that's the reason why I did so. I'm sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my ass, titties, and fucking cooch on your living room couch and in your restroom and on my bed. But you know what? Because our relationship wasn't okay, that excuses it. I'm sorry that you had to find my cousin's cock in my camera roll, but you know what? It's okay because our relationship wasn't okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube manager told me about, bro. He told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from this shit, bro. You was emailing people discussing ways on how to just push the whole cousin freakery aside and just bring something new to light. And it's like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you really gonna try to ruin me because you got caught cheating on your cousin. I'm innocent. I didn't do shit, but you know what? I'll watch the video and hear what you got to say.
I lost myself.
Wait. I think he misspoke when he said you got caught cheating on your cousin. You was cheating on your cousin with me. I don't know if you want to say it that way, sir, but let's go ahead.
Time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around.
Okay, all right, yeah, we get that.
Help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I.
Do y'all know what women mean when they say they want to take accountability? It just means now that I use the word take accountability, you should shut the fuck up and never bring up the fuck what I did because I don't want to feel bad or be made to face the shit I did. You got to face it, live with it, sleep with it, eat with it, breathe with it. It's some shit I did to you. And for the rest of your life, you can't even watch motherfucking TV or watch your favorite shows because a bitch on there cheating like this bitch is. And then she want to turn around and tell you days later she don't understand why the fuck you don't want to see it. Well, what if I don't want to see it? Oh, so we the same, huh? Motherfucker putting a cock in your pussy is the same as me putting my cock in a pussy. Okay, cool. I understand. We the same. Nigga skeeting in you is the same as me skeeting in a woman. We the same. Got it. You sucking a dick is the same as me getting my dick sucked. Got it. They're the same. I didn't realize it's actually the same. Cool. I should never get to bring it up because it's the fucking same. You're going to shut me down and let me know, well, how'd you like it if I did so and so? I mean, I wouldn't. And now that I'm telling you this, you're going to still try to tell me it's the same. You think that I'm supposed to listen at you try to compare your pussy to my dick. Okay.
Done and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me.
Okay.
To farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing.
It was a shared note. Bro, on Apple phones, you share a note to somebody. You collaborate on a note. Both people, you have to literally damn near like accept that shit. Am I tripping? It's a shared note. I went through your notes app and that shit was there. You have a bucket list with your cousin, bro. Like, come on, bro. Some of the stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his point of view. The internet is not that stupid.
Anyway, it was only and I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship.
He should have talked about that.
And I've been doing this for months, which is completely false.
Hey, first of all, hold on. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally confessing your love for your cousin.
But back when I was like, I don't even know the age, to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin, L story, yep. Get
We
to the
kind of had
point.
a thing. We kind of had a thing going. But like, it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But like, I remember like I had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy.
Look, this woman is white, sir. There's a little something that you should know. She had the F-U-C-K. She had a thing for her cousin. She had a thing for her cousin. Mr. Good Stuff, busting fat nuts. He do that shit every day. When he threw, he sent her to you. You kiss his bitch in the face. You should have known to tell her go away. And since you didn't, people think that you probably gay. Ow! Who know that song? How many of y'all know that song? Who out there know that song? This is a white bitch, though. That lady's white. How many of y'all know that song I'm saying? That is a very, like, you got to have been from the era to know that song.
When I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
Literally, like I'm talking about, I don't know how old this clip was last year, 2 years ago, but we've been dating for 2 years and some change. And you're on stream talking about how you have feelings for your cousins. You found him attractive when I was younger. You don't know if it was your hormones taking over, but now the fact that you cheated on me with your cousin, this means that every single time you.
Bro, they will tell you this shit. A bitch told me she cheated on her husband with a nigga and then cheated on me with the same nigga. Like I don't know. I'm telling you, I think bitches got a death wish. The same way you had to listen to this girl tell you that she did this a long time ago, and you sit up here and think, okay, well, even if it exists, it was a long time ago. I swear to God, in heaven, this girl told me, oh, I used to be married. I cheated on my husband with this guy. It ruined my marriage. So I'm sitting up here thinking, okay, well, she's honest with me like that. Surely she'd never do no shit like that to me. She ended up not only fucking around with me, but fucking around on me with the same nigga she cheated on her husband with. Who does that? Imagine a motherfucker sitting there and say, oh, I got fired from my last job from stealing. And then they get a new job and get fired from that job for doing the same thing. Why did you admit that? Like that is I don't even like using that phrase because I hate it, but that is diabolical. That you would tell a nigga, you know, I lost my marriage because I fucked around, and tell me exactly who you did it with and say, you know better, you will never do that again. And then when I found out you was cheating on me, you was cheating on me with the same motherfucker you said you lost your marriage with. But the nigga you was fucking wouldn't marry you. He wouldn't do shit with you. This is insane. And you would keep doing this? This bitch would rather keep fucking her cousin than move on. And then tell the world and tell her man, and we dumb enough to think, well, since you said it, surely you won't do that. Nah, bitches is cunning.
You told me that you left to go hang out with your family, that you left to Kentucky to go stream at this the biggest world fucking roller coaster in the world. You was with your cousin. Because, I mean, I have proof of that too. Like, you was in the hotel room with your cousin. You kept on telling me you was going on these trips. You went to Puerto Rico with your cousin. You went everywhere with your cousin. And it's like, bruh, like... But you only cheated on me recently, right? This only happened last month, right? Okay. But you know, I guess you just get to excuse that. I guess I don't know. Like I don't know if this is like manipulation, top tier rage bait or what. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep on listening to what you got to say. All right.
He's lying, sir.
False because it's only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that have been spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and it's completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about.
First of all, even though I'm in the right 100% for leaving you and talking about how I feel because you cheated on me with your cousin, you know, your parents were literally calling me and threatening me to delete that video because I don't know. They were threatening me with so much stuff that was just so uncalled for. And I don't know. It just seems like they're more biased to you than what's actually going on.
Well, they would be biased towards this. Hold on. You said your parents, sir.
You know, a lot of people think that in order to conceal carry, you're going to need a tactical belt and a set of jeans. Well, I'm here to tell you.
If you have parents, then you would hope that maybe your parents would be biased towards you, number one. But number two, I think I'm the kind of parent to where outside of killing you, sir, I will empathize with you, but I'm not going to turn my back on my kid. I'm not going to want you to embarrass my kid publicly. So he should understand this. Even though my kid embarrassed themselves publicly, I'm still not going to sit up there and be like, y'all should get that.
I think the fact that you're making this video right now, and I don't know, man. Let me just keep watching the video, bro.
Extreme that my ex was on, where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first
No, it's sad. The girl that cheated on me, her daddy was like, okay, I mean, this bitch is kind of a bitch, but it's my daughter. Like, he was defending his daughter for a while. But then I was able to sit down and talk to this nigga about the mama and found out the mama fucked him over like that. So I was like, oh my God, this shit's been passed down. We some cuck ass niggas. Me and him started to get along because we realized both of us some fucking cucks. Cuck one, cuck two, cuck. The bitches don't respect us. Let's hang out, sir. Let's go fishing.
year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason why I wanted to go private was because at the time I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him.
Bro, like, it's honestly crazy how much, like, bro, I've never been in a situation like this, but bro, girls are really like manipulators, bro. And I wish I had iCloud Pro or iCloud Plus, bro, because I'm scrolling through my phone trying to bring the proof. This girl literally would make excuses not to post me because her fucking fan base was majority guys. She kept on telling me that she had a lot of mods that would gift her subs and she would use them, bro. She would literally use y'all, bro. She would literally take y'all money and fucking, I don't know what type of operation she had going on.
Hold on, you cannot talk about this shit now when you were a participant in the crime. Now, men, I want more of y'all to start telling the truth. Y'all remember when I said that I wanted to start a website? I was never able to do it. Don'tdateher.com, where a nigga could tell the stories about bitches and what they did to them. Because they had a site called don'tdatehim.com and it was okay. But do y'all know they shut down websites that expose women from the dirt they've done, but they don't shut down websites that expose men for the dirt that they've done? Did y'all know this? How many of y'all watching right now knew that this was a thing? That it's okay to expose men for having herpes, being on the down low, not paying child support. But if you do the same thing to a woman, they shut it down. See, we're supposed to walk into relationships blind, and that's what women want to know. That's why you had, I remember I used to watch with my little cousin when she was young. I used to watch it because it made her happy. If you want to be my lover, I tell you, I wanted to fuck that damn Scary Spice so much. I thought that was the finest bitch. Oh my God, she was so fine. Scary Spice was I'm sorry. I used to watch it with my little cousin. She would watch that Spice Girls. I would pretend I was watching it so I could help her watch it. I wanted to fuck that Scary Spice. But listen to what she said. She said, if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Now, I fuck your friends, lady. But then she said, if you want my future, forget my past. Now, I'm going to smoke a blunt, smoke a really big blunt. Yeah, I'm going to smoke a blunt, smoke a really big blunt. I'm going to smoke. Fuck around and try to get really, really high. Because that's what I'm about to do. Because of what you just said. You said I got to forget the shit you did publicly. Your past, I got to pretend it don't exist. You a hoe publicly, and if I want your future, I got to forget your past. Said Tommy knows all the lyrics. I don't know why I know these things. Yes, the black girl is fine as shit. Mel B was fine. The rest of them hoes wasn't. Anybody know about Spice Girls? Tell me why they called us Scary Spice. Mel B was bad. Ooh, let me stop. But the point is, they'll tell you up. What is his name? Klay Thompson. What did it matter? Right? She got a nice shape. She was, ooh, let me stop. But the point is, they'll tell you up front, whatever they've done, should it matter? Right? Sierra to Russell Wilson. Look at how all them bitches said, what is his name? Klay Thompson was lucky to get with this whore. How? How was he lucky to get with Meg the male horse? How? She just put a nigga in jail.
But bro, she didn't want to post me because of all her male fans. She didn't want to talk about me. I ain't gonna lie, we broke up like 5+ times in our whole relationship. And 99.9% of the times we broke up, she ran to the internet to talk about the breakup, to talk about whatever happened. And it's just so weird, bro. But the moment I do, when you actually do something and saying like cheated on me with your cousin, I'm the bad guy. Like, I'm the bad guy.
Because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it.
Say wallahi. Yo, Like I said, bro, she did not want the internet to know that she had a boyfriend because it would make her lose followers. She kept on telling me that, and I wish I had screenshots from when, bro. I don't know what's going on my iCloud. I'm trying to get messages from like early 2024 to 23, but I can't, bro. But I promise y'all, she would not want to post me. You could go on her page. She never had videos of me. It was always me, bro. I literally kept on telling her, why don't you post me? Why don't you post me? And she confessed this one time saying, my followers are majority males. They wouldn't follow me. I would lose all my followers, etc., etc., etc. She's sick in the head, bro.
Next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clicks and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex.
Okay, this brother said Mel B is okay. I'm going to listen to you say Mel B is okay, bro. What I'm going to need you to do now then, I'm you to show me with you better than Mel B. To say so by that, okay, cool. Then what do you look like? Motherfuckers will tell me I did a good job. If I'm walking down the street with you, ain't now, it would be weird. That's like a nigga with 3. And if you telling me that 6 is playing, as long as people admit who they are, I'm okay with it. When you suspend it, that's a problem. So if you got a bitch that's finer than that, I agree with you. If you don't, then that sounds weird that you say she's not all that. Because you committed to a bitch that ain't even half that. Just saying. Just saying.
I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because
All right, so first of all, this was like 5 days before I posted my video. And basically what happened was she kept on blowing up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller ID, text messages, calling my friends, and kept on saying, can I get back with you? Can we please work this out? I'm going insane.
No, you're not disrespecting me, bro. It ain't that you disrespecting me. I just asked a question. I wanted to see what your girl looked like, the one you committed to. Whenever you say somebody look average, I'd like to see the one you committed to is all. Because you committed to this person. I'm just looking at a bitch online. I'm not committed to her. I didn't get a bitch my last name. I didn't give her a child. So if you've done these things, she should look better than Mel B, hopefully.
Going to, manipulation words to get me to fucking give her attention because I was trying my hardest to just move forward in life. I caught her cheating. I'm trying to move forward, but she's blowing up my phone, trying to just get my attention, saying she's going to do this. Even when she was going to the hospital, she was like, I'm leaving. And then she was calling me in the hospital, bro. And I talked to her parents. Her parents said that she only had like 3 calls or whatever. She kept on spamming me on the hospital phone, bro. Like, bro.
I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself.
And then the moment she got out, she literally posted it on the internet. That's a personal thing that nobody had to know. But because you want to go ahead and post it on the internet, you want to gain sympathy. Before it's like you almost knew that I was going to expose you for cheating on me with your cousin. Because why are you going to the internet about you being in a facility? If you're really trying to like fit your head and get yourself right, why are you trying to sympathy farm online by posting yourself in the facility talking about for the past couple of days, I just came out because I tried to do this and that. Like, bro, that's sympathy farming. That's not something that needs to be on the internet. And I don't know what else to say, bro.
For anybody else. I want to say to Snowcone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations of somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive.
Somebody I considered a close friend. Do y'all understand women are fucking evil? Somebody you considered a close friend, he's making it to where you talking about your mental health and making a joke out of it. He wrong. But lady, if you consider him a close friend, why you fucking your cousin while you with him? You know that would be embarrassing to this close friend. Now, I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me.
Gangsta niggas do your dance. Gangsta bitches wave your hand.
Toxic and abusive. Toxic and abusive. This is what they always fucking do. You see how the shift went from, I'm sorry for sending my cousin nudes. I'm sorry that you had to walk in on me showing my bare ass and my bare ass cheeks to my cousin on FaceTime. To me and my ex had a very toxic relationship and it was very abusive. But you know what? Let's see what I did. Let's see how abusive I was, right? Okay, let's see.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything.
You stayed because that's all you, bro. There were so many times where I tried to get away from you. But literally at TwitchCon, bro, I was in LA with my boys, bro, and you was literally calling me, telling me that you was finna, you know, and then like, bro, like, I don't know, like, bro, I get soft around that. I get soft with that shit because like, bro, I don't want to be responsible.
I think that is one of, how many of y'all have had somebody do something like that? That is one of the most manipulative things you can do, say, if you leave me, I'm going to kill myself. And I say this because I had a girl do this to me in my house. She came to my house and so-called slit her wrist. Walked out of the bathroom with the blood running down her wrist. Talk about that's how she feel, that she don't want to live if we ain't together. And I'm like, and then got mad when I told her, get the fuck out of my house. I put her out and called the police. I said, oh, that's what you gonna do? I put her outside and called the police and says, a bitch out here done came in my house, cut herself with a razor blade and came out the damn bathroom talking about this how she don't want to live without me. So I put her out and called y'all. Come get this bitch. You know why I called the police? It was simple because
care about you. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. But when you're calling me, spamming me, saying you're gonna do that, bro, keep in mind, TwitchCon was in San Diego. I was in LA. She started saying she was gonna do that stuff, saying how sad she was. This was like when we broke up or whatever back in like TwitchCon last year. And then I drove all the way from LA to San Diego because she kept on threatening to do that to herself. And then, bro, it's just a mess, bro. Like, I have tried to leave several times. Yes, this was a toxic relationship, but stop trying to put the blame on me. You did what you did, and now you're trying to change the narrative to make it seem like I was a toxic, abusive boyfriend. Like, how can you do that right now, bro?
And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every.
I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. First of all, you was a freshman in college, and I just turned 21, and I was literally a junior in college, okay? Now, I don't even know why that, like, what you trying to make it seem like I was, like, no, I did not mess with you before you were 18. I messed with you after. Once you were in college, bro, like, what's going on right now? Like, you're trying so hard to make me look weird. And
I don't know if she did that. I just think she was trying to say that I don't think she was, I'm not going to go with you on that one, bro. She wasn't trying to say you was some kind of pedophile. She was trying to say that she was inexperienced and that she fell in. She's trying to basically make it seem like you were her first crush, and that's why she allowed you to abuse her. She wasn't trying to say she was underage.
to shift the focus, but bro, stop it, bro. It's not going to work, bro.
What you should have said was, bitch, everybody know you a hoe. That should have been the argument because she's trying to tell you she's not. She's trying to tell the world she wasn't.
It was unhealthy on both ends. And since he decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
Hey, by the way, y'all notice how she's reading the script, right? Like, can y'all, like, I wish I could just zoom in on her eyes, these soulless, evil eyes, and just see the fucking script on her PC screen, bro. This is sickening, bro. Like, these niggas really emailed her, talk about, we gonna save you. All you gotta do is sign your soul away. Her soul is gone, bro.
Bro, you tried to save this bitch. I don't understand why y'all niggas say, I don't get why y'all niggas be trying to sell y'all soul to this bitch, and y'all try to sell y'all soul to the same bitch. Somebody tell me I'm lying. You can't get mad at niggas and say, why y'all trying to sell y'all soul to this bitch when y'all try to sell y'all soul to this bitch?
She's reading off a script they orchestrated a whole story to bring me down. It's sick.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together.
But since you want it, I got it. You need it, baby. Sworn G, bitch. Since that's what you want, sir, I'm gonna help you out. Want it? That's not the right one either. There you go. I don't want.
He even forced himself on me at one point.
Say what?
That's what she doing.
Wallahi. Yo, hold on.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as.
Okay, no. First of all, I've never forced myself on her. I've never put my hands on her. I've never done any of this sort, my nigga. First of all, this girl was literally like, I don't know what's the word, like over sexual or like overly freaky. But bro, she literally would force me to drink. I've never.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. No, you're not about to tell these people this. Before you tell this story, oh my, no.
Didn't I go off like that too? Like, nigga, she can't force you to do shit. You a grown ass man.
Ooh, don't tell this story, bro. Before you tell this story, you need to realize you don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about you, bro.
Drink or smoke in my life until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time she even forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time I think.
Oh, now hold on. Now you starting to sound like her, sir. Aaron Burr, sir. You trying to sound like her, sir. Are you a bursar? Do y'all hear? Like, I'm trying to be honest. If I'm saying she's wrong for saying she was young, innocent, and you manipulated her, you can't then turn around and say the same thing. My parents is African. What, are they selling each other? My parents is African. What, were you eating doo-doo pies? My parents is African. We don't do that. No. No, sir. If your parents were so African, apparently light-skinned bitch got you to forget about being African. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't drink or smoke. Shut up. I wasn't drinking like I'm drinking now before the bitch I was with, the alcoholic bitch, fucked around on me. Y'all didn't used to see me drink. But I can't blame that bitch for that. How many of y'all understand this? I can't blame her for that. I can blame the fact that I wanted to be with her, that I forgo my standards. That's it. Whatever standard I had, she made me forgo them. By that logic, if I excuse her, she can tell me the only reason I sucked all those guys' dicks is because they made me feel, and she can use that excuse, and you wouldn't listen to her saying that. So why would you make that excuse as a grown-ass man? That means you're weak. And when you go back, you need to look at that and say, hey, I was weak, not she did something wrong to me. I was weak.
It was at the tattoo shop or whatever. I was on a double date. It was me, her, and two girls. They were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink, bro. She was literally in the hallway crashing out on me because.
Listen to him. She crashed out on you because you said you didn't want to smoke or drink. So you decided to smoke and drink to stop her from crashing out. I wish I'd never heard this video. It's hard for me to side with you. Y'all are the same. Y'all are the same. That's crazy. Y'all are literally the same.
I did not want to smoke and drink. This girl was a bad influence, always trying to force me to smoke and drink every fucking time she seen me, bro. Because she didn't know how to do anything proper.
This girl was a bad influence, always trying to get me to smoke and drink. God, dog. You just stopped being grown at what point, sir? Just tell us when you stopped being grown.
And keep in mind, he 3 years older than her. And she forced him to do some shit.
That's all you gotta do, bro. Tell us when you stop being grown.
Or have fun without that shit, bro. Like, I just don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with smoking or drinking, but, I just thought, she's.
After I lost 12 pounds in just 1 week, my husband begged me to stop. Otherwise, I was going to get too hot. And I think he was right.
She's my ex or whatever. At the time, she was my girl, whatever. I was like, you know what, bro? Fuck it, bro. She wants to do it, then fuck it, bro. I'm going to do it with her. But I never did that shit just to do it, bro. I don't fuck with that shit.
I had a bitch try to do that shit to me, talking about I can't believe you did so-and-so. I said, you mean the thing I asked you to do that you did willingly? Yes, I can't believe you asked me to do. I said, but you did it. Years later, now you want to tell me how you feel bad about doing that? Did I put a gun up to your head? Did I cuss you out? Did I threaten you? No, I didn't. Well, at the time, I felt like because of what I had done, I couldn't say anything outside of it. Then shut the fuck up now. Because of what you did, you couldn't say nothing. Don't say nothing now. What? You think you done built enough equity up to today you could talk shit about what you accepted 4 years ago? That don't make sense. I paid your bills after I cheated because I thought I didn't have no other choice. But now it's 4 years later. I'm going to say that I was used by you by you telling me to pay your bills. What? Okay, you felt like I deserved something because you did something wrong. Now, years later, you're going to turn around and say, I took advantage of you because you felt like I deserved something? Bitch, that's my job. If you do me wrong, I'm going to take advantage of it. Just like when you go to a fucking restaurant, if they fuck up your order and you take advantage of the fact that they give you the whole fucking order free, how they going to come back later and say, you took advantage of us? You took advantage of us. You knew we wouldn't have gave you that order for free. Now, 4 years later, we gonna complain about giving you a free order. Imagine that shit. The bitch said that to me. I said, wow, I did you wrong. Huh. So enough time has come where you done gained up some momentum. Now you can tell me I did you wrong for some shit you accepted.
For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried.
I would punch things, my nigga. I've never punched shit. What are you talking about, bro? And yes, I ain't gonna lie, early back in the day, I did have like slight anger issues or whatever, but I would never touch her. I would never put my hands on her. But yes, this is already on the internet. Like every single time we break up, she goes to the internet and talks about this shit. Like she's talked about this already. So why is she bringing this up again to make me look bad? Like we're not forgetting the fucking bucket
Sir, you went back.
list, bro. We're not forgetting how you fucking cheated on me with your cousin.
You went back though. You dealt with a toxic bitch and told us to accept this toxic bitch. Can somebody give me an amen on that? See, when you deal with a toxic bitch, but because she pretty, you kept putting her online and telling people that was your girl, telling people that they should like this girl, telling people that they should subscribe to this girl. You get what you get. You get what you get. You cannot turn around and say, why y'all listen to this bitch? Nigga, you told us to. You told us her words matter. Well, now her words matter. You did all that shit to fuck this bitch. You think the next man is not going to want to fuck this bitch because she did you wrong? Nigga, you done told me she'll fuck her cousin. Now I know this bitch is vulnerable. You done told me this bitch is a freak and like to fuck a lot. I'm not trying to say, look, it's a lot of things I'm like, look, when you telling me this bitch is trying to fuck, I don't know what else to tell you except.
Now I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see.
I'm gonna fuck this bitch. You ain't gonna sit up here and tell me that this hoe is a hoe and not think I ain't want to fuck this bitch. You can't do that. Let me tell you something. She's a whore. She'll suck anybody's dick. Anybody's dick? Anybody's penis. That's what she was needing. Anybody's penis. She take the balls. She grab the shaft. And she'll suck it in half. She'll suck anybody's penis. Anybody's penis. Anybody's penis. Oh, she'll suck anybody's penis. That's because she was needing anybody's penis. All day, all night, she'll suck it right. You can't do that. You can't say that and then that way I'm supposed to not want to hit this bitch up.
But whatever, keep going.
So I believe I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall.
Put you in a chokehold? Like you're making me seem like I'm the fucking like I'm a fucking devil. Put you in a chokehold. Does that, yo, like anybody that knows me in real life, does that even sound like something I would do? You're telling me I would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold? What type of shit is that, bro? Like, nigga, I've never heard you say that shit ever. Like, where's the proof, bro? Like how are you saying it with a straight face? This got to be a script.
Scared.
And here's the funny part about men. No man, listen, here's where the man code breaks down. No man should ever take her seriously. She should only be a human pincushion. The only thing she should be able to get from men is dick. And that should even just be, it should be in a situation where she know what the fuck she is. Can I get an amen? All of you men who watch this stupid bitch get out here and do what she's doing to that lame. I don't care how much y'all like this bitch or think she cute or think she easy. What should be done next is like the nigga told me about the girl I was with. That bitch is for the streets. If you try to do anything else with her, you get what you deserve. What my man, Oz, what's his name? Oscorp. What he say? Do what you got to do with him, broom or quick. Ain't that what he told his son? Why would you try to wipe this bitch who dragging Peter Parker through the fucking mud, which she was? Harry Osborn's, yes. His daddy said, do what you got to do with him, broom or quick. Harry Osborn's dad was right about Mary Jane because Mary Jane was a fucking whore. She had that pilot He did nothing wrong, and she was up there entertaining Peter. These whores is whores. They'll tell you they stop being whores. These whores is whores. He said, do what you got to do with him. Broom this bitch quick. She's for fucking. That's it. Every time you try to treat a whore like she's not a whore, everybody's story is the same. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Every nigga's story is the same. You tried to treat this whore like she's not a whore, and you got your feelings hurt because the whore ended up being a whore. She was a whore. You said I could change this bitch. You said I can make her different. You said you listened to the lie she told. Nigga. The whore was a whore. If you watch all of the Spider-Man that was done by Sam Raimi, Mary Jane was a fucking whore. She was not a good person at all. Peter was a good person. She wasn't. She played men against each other.
I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
Falsely accused. So you're about to falsely accuse me like every other girl does to niggas, bro. Let's see what you got to say.
But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time when me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. She would always say, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you drunk. I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point, because I've never forced myself onto you. Never. Every single.
Again, sir, but this girl told you she want to get you blackout drunk. Like my girl was sitting there talking about doing some mushrooms or some shit. I'm not doing that with you. So I can become a fucking crack addict. I had a girl try to offer me some cocaine. No, I'm not doing it. It's not I don't want to do that. I'll fuck you while you on it. I'll fuck you while you on it. I'm not doing it. The fuck I look like doing this shit. And then she said, well, why won't you do cocaine with me? And I said,
because you're the overly sexual one. I'm a nonchalant ass nigga. I be chilling in my own world. And I think that's what made you mad. I think that's what made you think I don't like you, because I'm not always trying to fuck. I'm not always trying to have sex because I believe there's more to just sex, bro. You're always, every single day. Like, bro, when.
See, that's your problem. You tried to tell this whore that what it is that whore like doing, she shouldn't like doing. Somebody tell me if that's not.
Rumble Cloud, your freedom, our promise. Break free from big tech.
That wasn't his problem. This whore told you she liked doing whore things, and you tried to tell her there's more to life than whore things. You should have knew that girl was a whore. Her first name is Hortense. Her favorite book was Horton Here's a Whore. This girl told you what she liked, and you say that there's more important things than dick. I'm starting to not like you, sir. There's more important things, right? She studied horticulture. Why would you? This motherfucker told you who they was. Girl told me you was doing stuff. I said, bitch, did I ever tell you I wasn't cheating? No, I didn't lie to you. I didn't swear on my daughter I wouldn't fuck another bitch. This never happened to me. You saw what the fuck I was doing and still use an excuse.
We were long distance. We was literally cracking every single day, 2 times a day. In the moment I told her I don't want to do it, I can't do it, she would gaslight me, say I don't love her. She would start crying. She would just force me, bro. Like,
nigga, you are selling the shit out this bitch. I'm fit to get in her DMs. You look, okay, fine. The truth is,
I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see. I'm a gangster. Nothing to hide. I want the.
You are selling this bitch. She's a super freak. She's super freaky. Yow. She's a very freaky girl. The kind you don't take home to my freaky. She will never let your penis down once she grab a hold of your meat. The girl is pretty wild now. The girl is super freak. She really like peanuts. That bitch, she loves her meat. She like Charles Barkley, like white sauce on her meat. She's half white. She's half white. That girl's half white. Yeah. Hey. What? You can't. No, nigga, you are selling this bitch. Sold. Man, she like to fuck every day. You say every day, huh? Yeah, man, she like to suck dick. She kept on asking me to get. She like to fuck on the balcony. Yeah, man, she like to fuck all the time. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Tell me some more.
Gangsta niggas do. That's what got in her head, and that's when she started saying stuff like, "I thought you didn't like me no more. I thought you never touched me no more." And that's when I guess she cheated on me with her cousin. But I don't know. Like that's just what she wants y'all to believe, bro. But I don't.
And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time,
like, come on, bro. Are you dead ass? You begged me to stop, and I never. Bro, come on, bro.
He was very.
Tell me more. Tell me more. So this bitch is a whore. This stupid bitch, she like dick. I can't believe he told me this shit. Tell me more that your bitch is a whore. This bitch a dream. I bet you cream, but grease of lightning. Go, grease lightning. I'ma come all down your throat. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. And when I fuck this bitch, I'm gonna choke her like a Billy Goat. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. Such a cream, a bitch a cream, for grease of lightning. Go, bitch. Why are you telling me this? I wanna fuck her now. I was on your side. Now I'm Go.
Y'all see how she just looked at the script?
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Let me see this. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, Saturday, July 13th, okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillow.
Again, I just want to know who in the fuck was he sending these pictures to that he needed to take a picture of this, and vice versa for her. Both of them was doing some weird ass shit. Y'all was excited about this shit, huh?
On the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak and you always wanted me to crack. Always. Even
Go, grease lightning, man. You say this bitch always want to fuck. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. That's why I went and picked her up and put her in the back of the truck. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. She's a scream. She like the cream. Grease lightning. Go. Boy, what you saying is making me want to go and holler. This is not a deterrent. What is wrong with this man?
When you was on, your period, that time of the month, you thought if I didn't do it, I would think of you as disgusting. I didn't love you. So you know what? That's when I explored that and we started doing that. And I always had consent because that's what you wanted. You like doing vampire sex. So what's on the floor is not the results of me doing that to you. That's just...
Yo, that's the word for it. Hold on, y'all. That's the word for it, vampire sex.
I ain't never heard no such thing. Period sex. Pardon the Red Sea. I ain't never heard no vampire sex though. That's some millennial shit. Gen Z. Hey.
How many of y'all knew that was a word for it? I didn't know. There's a word for that. It's called vampire sex. What? Yeah, thank you, Grim. That's some white people shit. I don't nigga know this. Vampire sex. Wait, yeah, man, you can't call her out for being into this. You can't call her out for being this shit, and you indulged in it.
Bro, are you dead as you? Okay.
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Let me see this. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, Saturday, July 13th, okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one.
Who is this bitch, Michael Jackson? Who got that?
You know why?
Bitch.
Tell me why July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why?
Bitch, he won't blood. You got it. She said she won't blood. You got it. Blood on the street, blood on the sheets, blood on the floor, blood on the she won't blood. You got it.
Because you're a freak and you always wanted me to crack. Always. Even when you was on, you know, your period, that time of the month. You thought if I didn't do it, I would think of you as disgusting. I didn't love you. So you know what? That's when I explored that and we started doing that. And I always had consent because that's what you wanted. You liked doing vampire sex. So what's on the floor is not the results of me doing that to you. That's just consent and what we had going on. I would never force myself onto you. I always had consent. I had proof from you. You always expressed how you wanted to do it during that time of month. And we did. The proof is in the pudding, bro. So you're telling me July 13th. You're telling me what? Like fucking, because this is a hotel, by the way. The sheets get changed. Shit gets clean. So you're telling me 13 to 18. 5 days later, I did it again. I did it again to you. I did the same exact thing I did on the 13th, on the 18th again to you. But aside from that, we broke up tons of times and she always ran to the internet. Why, if this really happened, why was this never a talking point in every single time you streamed once we broke up? It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Why, matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police? Why is this only coming to the light now? I bet $100,000 that nobody in the world can say that you told him this. This is false. This is cap.
God. I'm a lame. I'm a lame. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm a lame boy. Ooh. You got it.
Like you're sick and you're not going to manipulate these people, bro. You're not going to do that, bro. Fuck no.
You need to shut up, sir.
Trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue.
Made it hard for you to leave, bro. What?
To accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to know.
Ready to show off your live gameplay? Start streaming with Rumble Studio.
It's easy, it's seamless.
Avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
This was like our first breakup, by the way. We have like 4 more where I broke up with her and whatever.
The letters that he wrote for me, and he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoing.
By the way, this has nothing to do with you cheating on me with your cousin, by the way. This has to do with me trying to get you back after the first time we broke up because I had anger issues. And I agreed that I would yell a lot, but I never put my hands on you. Never did that. Never.
He put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to access the link in order to showcase a video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful.
What did your cousin use to avoid his longcomings? What did your cousin use? That was no lady. I get it that he was a bad guy. Cool, we agree. He was shit. What did your cousin do? Did he do anything wrong?
Everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't.
What, nigga? What? You're the last person. Bro, hold on.
Appreciate insisting that I was free-loading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice, and I don't.
Everything I did was my choice. Everything I did was my choice. Are you fucking dead ass? You know?
No, it was. You had this thing called free will. I don't know why people won't admit that. You could say that somebody manipulated you to doing something, but you could have said no. Especially if you're asking them to say no. Remember, she's supposed to say no to dick. So you can't say no to paying her? Y'all didn't want to hear me. Y'all don't want to hear me. Listen to what I just said. You expect her to say no to dick, but you can't say no to her for juicing you. No, you had the ability to say no. Every girl I paid, I had the ability to not pay. Every girl I've helped, I had the ability to not help. I didn't have to do it. There are many times I felt like I needed to do it to manipulate the situation. Here's something that none of us really talk about. There are a lot of people who do things for you just so they can manipulate you. I don't think y'all hear me. There are a lot of people who do things for you, and that is their form of manipulation. Because once they've helped you or given you money or did something for you, if you don't do what they want you to do, they're going to bring it up. They're going to try to use that to make you feel guilty. They're not helping you because you need help. They're helping you because they need something to hold over you. Squid pro ho. It's Latin.
How much money I spent on you, and you're saying that was my choice, bro? I did everything for you. You got a car that didn't even fucking work, so you know what I did? I helped you take it to the shop and paid for everything. You missed flights that you were supposed to make on time, and because you were stranded at the airport, you know what you did? You called me so I could pay for those flights. But even if you didn't call me to pay for those flights, you had other people paying for you. Your mod manager, his name is X. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I would go to your Cash App, and you had thousands sent to you. And meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. You had money on the side coming from this nigga, and you just don't even help. You just, I don't know what it went to or what you did with that money, but you just had money coming in from multiple other guys. And I'm guessing that's why you're saying that you didn't even fucking like ask me to help you because you had money from other guys. The whole time you was asking me.
Look, you better off than I am. No bitch fucking a nigga for free. Your girl was fucking niggas and bringing money in the house. My bitch was fucking niggas and asking me for money. Was fucking niggas she thought had money and shit, wasn't bringing a dime in the house from the niggas that she was fucking with money. She was fucking them for free. She was fucking them for sport. Shouts out to Sassy Girl.
My girlfriend cheated on me and said it was a mistake. Should me dump her or give her a second chance? Forgetting your phone password a mistake. Taking off clothes a process. So I should dump her. Real bad man not dump them girlfriend just because she cheat. We just demote her to side chick. Dumping her completely a poor resource management. A waste of pum pum.
If you want blood, you got. No, hold on. I know some of y'all are sitting up here saying that is messed up what I just said. Source management. Go ahead.
You asked me to buy you food. You asked me to buy you this, take you there, buy you flights, take you to Universal Studios, $2,000 trip, by the way, pay for everything, flights, everything. But okay, all right.
I believe a relationship should just be reduced to illicit expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video.
Bro, like, come on. Why are you playing the victim, my nigga? You talked about this on the internet when we broke up like 1 year ago, bro. Like, you're really trying so hard to bring up stuff that doesn't even correlate to you cheating on me with your cousin to make me look bad, bro. I see.
I bear amigwe me. I bear amigwe me.
Right through this. The internet sees right through this, bro. If anything, bro, you emailed fucking crisis and reputation saver, bro. I guess done, bro. You're done, bro. But whatever. Keep talking.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing, but I feel
like, bro, this doesn't show nothing, bro. Like, bro, yes, we've broken up many times and you went to the airport, but every single time I would come and bring you back. That's like, we was toxic. Yes, we had a toxic relationship. The internet already knew that. You brought this to the internet many times. There's clips of you talk about me, lying on me already, bro.
I'm sorry, just sort of non-descriptive, but I just kind of want to put everything out because I'm making points in my life right now, but it's not your problem at all.
I had sent this video to a friend. By the way, she sent this to the guy who sends her every.
She gotta look like the girl I used to date from Amsterdam, and the girl I used to date from Amsterdam used to talk not like that, but she's just like it was funny to hear her talk with that accent. She was talking off and like this bitch is childish. I was sitting there and that chick look. How many of y'all remember the chick I dated from Amsterdam? Does that not look just like her? That is wild. For a second, I thought it was, except her titties is too small because, well, you know, the girl I dated from Amsterdam had some really big tits. But I was sitting there saying, wow. But and she sounds at least sweet. This girl don't sound sweet. This girl sound retarded. But you dealt with her.
Single dollar she had to her name. His name was X. He basically was a sugar daddy that she didn't really talk to me about. She would FaceTime him at times. I really wish I knew what they were FaceTime about. Maybe it was some cousin shit. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of times she would say, this is her friend, but nah, it's X. It's her sugar daddy. Because you know why? Because he would often pay for her Ubers, pay for her rebookings if she missed a flight, pay for all of that.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything.
Like, I hate how you're trying to make it seem like you was trapped in here, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Her non look better than her because her eyes wasn't that far apart. Her eyes look like she need an eye wrangler. Like her eyes are way too far apart. I don't know why they doing that. Her non eyes wasn't far apart like that. That's wild that they far like that.
Bro, like I fought demons to leave your ass, bro. I fought fucking demons to leave you, nigga. I was fighting demons, bro. Everybody that knows me knows that you like manipulated me and I was fighting demons. I tried leaving several times, bro. Several times, but each time I tried to leave, it was, Kenneth, please, I'm about to manipulation, bro. Like, it's just.
Sir, you never had no pussy. That was the finest bitch you'd ever fucked. And that's why you kept coming back. That's what it is. Sometimes good pussy. Now again, sometimes you just like a bitch, and I don't know. It's like what the Rastafarians, what the young Rastafarians said. You did it because you just trying to sit up there and you don't want to let it go because you know this whore can get. You know this whore can get dick pretty easy. This whores can get dick. Trying to get her hands on some dick like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal, 3-course meal. Spaghetti, fettuccine, and veal, but still, everything's real in the field. And what you can't have now, leave and you will. But don't knock me for trying to bury 7 zeros over in Rio de Janeiro. Ain't nobody's hero, but I'm trying to be heard on my hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. Swimming in women with their own condominiums, 5+5. Who drive millenniums? It's all about the Benjamins. What?
It's like, bruh.
Everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal.
Yeah, so after all that, so yeah, basically I cheated on Kenneth with my cousin. But you know what? He did all of this in the past and some things that I just found out because the crisis reputation saver people told me to lie about. But, you know, after all that, I'm sorry again for cheating with my cousin.
The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened,
666 and the mark of the beast are not the same thing. Most people in the world are under the impression that
I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression.
Depression. What type of depression makes you send news to your cousin? What type of depression makes you lie to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin? What type of depression does that, bruh?
Is depression pressing down on me, pressing down on you? She's the throat goat. It's depression. You pull your pants down, suck her family's.
He said, what kind of depression? Depression, nigga. The D.
Dick be all on his meat. Da-da-day. Da-da-day. Dee-da-da. Dee-da-da. It's the trouble of knowing that your girl's going down, knowing her cousin took her to Pound Town, and tomorrow you'll be sad. He be on, she be on his dick, he be on Smeet. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Okay. Dick depression.
It's not depression. Why do girls always play the I'm depressed? I'm depressed so
Dick depression. it make her feel down. Rip her pussy in two. Make her get on meat. Dick depression. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I went ahead and spread my legs and took pictures down there to send to my cousin because I'm depressed. In my house, by the way, in the other room, by the way, door is locked. I always wondered why the doors were locked, but you know, it makes sense now. It makes so much sense now.
Everything that has happened, I have come to terms to stay in this relationship, and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed
Not a single tear in those eyes, by the way. And she's reading the script.
up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting to understand myself. They need when they need it. It can often lead to self-destruction multiple times. And the only reason I'm here right now is because I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to, fair and inhumane treatment that these people receive.
Like, you really trying to sympathy farm, bro? I'm the victim. Bro, like, nigga, I'm the victim. Even in the height of the situation, I had a calm voice catching you.
You're not a victim. Well, no, you're a victim if she didn't actually cheat on you in the house. She was just doing shit in the house, so you're not a victim of that. You're not a victim of the fact that this whore told you she was a whore. I think the part that you're a victim to is that you can't believe she did what she did. But you're not a victim, sir, because this whore was a whore for a while. This whore was an open whore from your own words. So I don't know. Now again.
Like this, I say
cheat on me. I didn't put hands on you catching you cheat on me. I didn't do nothing. I told you to leave my house, and that's what you did. Like, I'm not the bad guy. You're not gonna sit here and put all these false allegations on me and make me seem like I'm the bad guy, bro. Like, it's fucking sick.
And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you.
By the way, the moment I posted that video, you deleted all your accounts. And days before I posted that video, you started sympathy farming on your Instagram story, posting about how you was in the facility and how the facility treated you so wrong. And then you started texting people saying, yeah, life has been tough. But, you know, you just never really came to terms with what you did, which was cheat on me with your cousin. And I still think even now you believe you're in the right. I still don't think you, like, fathom what you did. Like, I think this was just a way to try to fit your PR. But I just think you dug yourself a bigger grave with this one. You should have just, I don't know.
Guys, that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the.
She might not be on Skip the Games, but she probably is on Skip the Lanes. I'm not trying to be funny, but she might not be on Skip the Games, but she might be on Skip the Lanes. I hope he ain't listening. If he do, brother, let me tell you something.
Now, I don't want anybody.
He might be on Skip the Lanes.
And cyberbullying and the nonstop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that bringing all this to the internet and the way my ex did was completely wrong. And
every single time we broke up in the past 5+ times, you brought it to the internet. You're the streamer. You literally go on live and tell them everything, every single thing I did. Bro, if you're her mod, bro, come on, bro. Don't even fucking lie, bro. She would speak on everything, bring it to the internet every single time. And I kept my mouth shut.
But you asking these men not to lie when you lied for her. That's where we miss out, fellas. We ask other men to not bow down to the pussy after we have bowed down to the pussy. And we're not actually saying it because we want to help other niggas. You saying this because you don't want other niggas to fuck her. How many of y'all think I'm wrong or how many of y'all think I'm right? Men aren't trying to help other men. They're trying to stop other men from fucking the girl that they like. That's the only reason why he's saying this. But he's saying things that in a sober mind, he'd realize they're not going to keep people from fucking her at all.
Even when she lied to me, even when she lied on my name, I kept my mouth shut because I just didn't want to bring our personal relationship to the internet. This is the one time I snapped, and it's because I found her cheating on me with her cousin in my house, and I have a valid reason to bring that to the internet, and I don't care what nobody says. If you're in my situation, if the roles were reversed and she caught me cheating, and I was doing some shit with my cousin, bro, she would have brought this to the internet instantly to shame me. Like, what the fuck, bro?
It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is undoable. It's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to.
You don't bro. You don't regret it, bro, and I don't even think you understand how wrong it is. Because the way you're testing me, the way you're saying I'm sorry, but you know what? I could get you into Stream University though. I'll buy you your favorite car and your favorite dog. Like, bro, like it's like you're insane. Like, what did I get myself into, bro? What the fuck did I get myself into, bro? What did I get myself into, bro? Like, what?
Look, why are you complaining? This bitch did you wrong and said she'll buy you stuff and get you into Streamer University. So she's trying to make up for it. Bitches I cheat on, the bitches cheat on me, these bitches don't offer shit. But sorry, and you got to beg them for that. Dude, she said she can get you into Streamer U. You hear me? Streamer U? You gonna turn that down? She can get you to Streamer U?
Why me, bro? I'm just trying to like live my life, move forward in life. Why am I going through this, bro?
Come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health because I know there's a lot of
nigga, nobody wants to listen to someone who cheated on their boyfriend with their cousin. You're not, bro. What are you talking about? Who's gonna want to listen to you? That's incest. That you could go to jail for that.
People who want to fuck. People who want to fuck this bitch will listen to this bitch.
just like me who are struggling and they don't even know it.
Nobody's struggling with fucking keeping their fucking hands to themselves and fucking not texting their cousin in a sexual way. You're the only one struggling with this. Who the fuck else is struggling with this? This is not depression. This is incest. Stop. Yo, people who are actually depressed. I'm sorry, because she's making fun of your fucking disorder. This is not depression.
And I will be back to doing what I love. Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do.
You want to use your platform to help people. Okay. To all of those who have cheated on your boyfriends with your cousin, just know it's okay. It happens. Looking at it is like, what, bro? Like, you can't use your platform to help. You cheated on me with your cousin. That's incest. And I just wish we live in a day and age where you fucking, like, bro, like, I have videos of your cousin's meat. I have videos of this down there in your ass. They were in your hidden. They were in your Snapchat camera roll with your cousin. Y'all exchanged nudes tons of times. You're not telling me shit, but y'all was in the same hotel room. He was dancing, y'all. He was grabbing on you. Come on now. You're not gonna lie to me.
I believe as I get stronger and I get help, I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time and thank you for listening.
Like, bro, like, yo, hey.
What part of what I said that you don't agree with, bro? You can tell me.
Hey, shout out to the fucking PR reputation recovery people. Y'all surprised me with this one. I ain't know it was gonna be that good, bro. Not one single tear dropped in this video. That would have made it a little bit more believable. But hey, man, I'm not gonna lie. This girl is insane. She really.
This is how thirsty we are, ladies and stupid motherfuckers. And this nigga's up here trying to ask y'all, once I've made a bad decision with a bitch, you're not allowed to make that decision. How many of y'all understand that? This is what he's saying. Well, if I made a decision with a woman that ain't shit, you should not be making a decision by a woman that ain't shit. It shouldn't happen.
I've been taking Digesticare for 3.5 years. It's a wonderful product. It has greatly improved my digestion.
That's pretty much the end of that one. They over there live arguing. Hold on. Well, never mind. They over there arguing about the Carmelo Anthony case over there on Roma still. But that's all I got. I'll be back in the morning with some shocking and strange news stories, unless body cam videos are back in my algorithm. I guess my phone heard me complaining. So they back. So I got a lot more of those. Unless Flexi went live, I'll be back in the morning with shocking and strange news stories. To the next episode. Little channel, big voice. We out.
Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat.